Okay, let's see. How are we doing connection-wise? Seem to be decent. The only issue I need to fix is the audio issue. I'm sorry, I haven't done this in quite a long time, if I'm gonna be so honest. May contain sexual themes, unbelievable. Okay, how about now? That would be decent, but let's make it a little bit more quiet. There we go. It's been a while, chat, but here I am. I am back in business. And we are playing Cyberpunk, but with a very specific run. I don't believe other people did it, so we're gonna see how it goes. So beforehand, I already planned on going back to streaming. I started updating my content channel, and we shall see how it goes. So before I wanted to, go in, start the stream, an issue occurred. Originally, this was to be a loot randomizer run, where I would get different pieces of loot and then run with them, based on new weapons I would get. A little bit of a randomizer. However, in this case matter, I don't believe that's going to be possible. I had an issue with mod installation, and I don't believe there is a loot randomizer mod yet, at least in the shape I want it to be. Therefore, I've decided to do the closest best thing regarding that, and do something different. In the Cyberpunk TTRPGs, specifically Cyberpunk 2020 and Cyberpunk Red, there is a stat called humanity loss, which corresponds with cyberpsychosis. So the less humanity you have, the more you are susceptible to cyberpsychosis. That is something that the 2077 game did not have included. Therefore, I decided to try and follow up on it in order, for us to have some fun. So, this is what brings me to the one and only Cyberpunk 2077 No Humanity Loss run. So, what does humanity loss include? I cannot install cyberware for the most part, unless cyberware is important via, let's say, in-game missions where I am obligated to install cyberware. Then it doesn't count as part of the run because it's mandatory. Therefore, in order to complete the game, I am not allowed to install cyberware as per my own choice. Second of all, humanity loss in this mod also counts as killing enemies. That is why the part of the Pacifist is involved. My main objective is to kill as little people as possible. Therefore, if I kill a single person, I must reload the save and try again. No. It's already going to be saying, Ace, that's quite literally impossible. There are so many mandatory sections where you are required to eliminate certain enemies. And you would be rightfully correct regarding that statement. However, issue is, for the most part, unless I can somehow make the enemies die without my involvement into that situation, I must either skip the missions if they're not mandatory, or if mandatory speaking, I must, if these missions are mandatory, if killing an enemy is mandatory, then it will not count as part of in-game failsafe. Because all things considered, I did not choose to kill said enemy. It's gonna be quite a difficult run, and it's gonna certainly test my knowledge of Cyberpunk and how I can approach certain situations. We're gonna do main game, and we'll have time, I also plan to do Phantom Liberty, because I quite like Phantom Liberty as a storyline. I have installed a few mods, however, they in no shape or form will change the base game's rule set. If I'm going to everything in the base game stays the same gameplay wise, guns, functions, weapon notifications, and so on and so forth. Last I brought is some flair. You see the UI, it's not the original game UI, it's the UI that was originally inspired by the E3 trailer, which, let me all be honest, I actually quite enjoy myself. But also could be playing very hard. Now, some of you are gonna say, Ace, that's kind of fucked up. Do you not actually want to finish this game, Ace? Are you one of those people, you know, who sees like a big kill and wants to be stepped on by it? First of all, that is correct assessment of me. Second of all, no. Cyberpunk Very Hard is one of the more fun challenges you can do in the game. Yeah, easy mode is interesting as well, but personally, I like when the game gives me actual challenge, so we're gonna do that. So we have three life paths, and onto them, I'm gonna be real short. I barely do Street Kid, so I might do that one potentially, since it's to be the most in line with the stories that Cyberpunk wants to tell. Nomad is an interesting one, but all things considered, actually, ironically enough, you see this Street Kid's life path, and the cutscenes you see within it, like with Jackie and so on, are cutscenes that actually happen within like the in-game cinematic with a post time skip. So yes, the game only has one life path, and that is Street Kid. We cannot play Nomad because Nomad has an in-game section where you are obligated to shoot at enemies. Ironically enough, the life path with the least resistance in terms of death is a corpus to life path as far as I know. Street Kid 1 also doesn't have that much in terms of attack, but Corpo is the one where you objectively face the least amount of threats. And in my opinion, my personal opinion, if you want to play Cyberpunk, I recommend you starting with Street Kid, on your second run with Nomad, and on your third run or second run or a run where you want to play Phantom Liberty, highly recommend the Corpo storyline, considering it has a lot of elements that actually make it a more interesting experience, in my opinion. Nevertheless, we continue. Now, here's an important part. Man or woman? Do we play as man Arkham Asylum or woman Arkham Asylum? The words I just said do not exist in real world. Oh, that's quite interesting. It shows the population of Night City based on, male to female demographic. That's kind of cool. I usually insist on such choices. I would ask for chat's input. However, it seems that we do not have that much involvement yet. I'm gonna throw a coin. You know what? I'm gonna spin the wheel, actually. It's my favorite one. Wheel of names. Male, female. Oh, that's quite a split. We're going with the male option. Now, just because we're going with the male option, I want to emphasize that doesn't mean that I necessarily want to skip on certain elements. All things considered, if given an option, we are going to... If given an option, we're going to experience multiple sides of sexual preference, not just one oriented, let's just say that. Gotta say, these prototypes don't look that good. The E3 prototypes actually looked fairly bit more interesting in my perspective. Actually, I do wonder. Now there's a male one. It's fine. It doesn't matter.
I'm V.
I'm V.
I'm V.
I'm V.
Okay, we're gonna save the skin tone. My apologies. Hairstyle, we're gonna... We'll go with the best strip chat. We're gonna become Batfleck. From... I still haven't seen the Batman film with Robert Pattinson, actually. Also, this is my favorite hair type. It's in the game, if I'm gonna be honest. No, that's not what I asked. I do not know how to navigate through this UI. I am going to be straight honest. That is not what I want to do. Chat, we have a problem. I do not know how to navigate through this. That is just... That is unfortunate. Where do I want to place female V? I actually like... All things considered, I actually like the female V's voice more. If I'm gonna be very honest. And it's a bit of an experience. Actually, I do wonder. Cyberpunk, which gender statistics? In equal measure. That's not what I wanted to talk about. How many people played male or female V? There we go. Oh fuck it, let's do female V. I don't know why I'm feeling that. I know I'm feeling like that. But you know, your boy gotta feel like that. Right. I also gotta get some censorship ready just in case. Hold on. God damn it. I use DuckDuckGo because I don't want Google to use my private information. But on the other hand, when you think about it, what can Google steal from me? Googling small Johnny Silverhand? Yeah, I'm sure that they really need that information. Actually, they probably do. That means that they can market Cyberpunk in my personal recommended sections. Now, I'm just gonna do some important shit. Now, I'm just gonna do something very important. Now, chat. You're gonna be asking, hey Ace, what the fuck? Why are you picking the small chest option? Well, you see, chat, I am big brain. You are tiny little small brain. You see, chat, we need to ensure that we will survive through everything that the game throws at us. Now, for some of you, it is important to, you know, be confident regarding, you know, I need big booba and big penis, you know, to compensate for that. I do not. Therefore, for, you know, a certain percentage of likelihood that we will have a smaller frame, therefore a higher chance of success, it is important that we have, you know, better advantage. We are saying things. You know what? I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. I still don't know what skin type is. I like a bit of a neutral tone. Somewhat like that, I think. Uh, my favorite preset probably is the E3 preset. If you don't know what the E3 preset, there is a big difference between male and female V. I'll explain in a bit. I'll be right back. The prodigal son has returned. Look at that. Ain't that crazy, chat? But yeah, speaking of which, let me switch to audio only on my stream, so I have less latency. Alright, so for those who don't know, female V has had a few changes regarding character appearance. Her base character appearance was the E3 one. However, the ones they changed it to default is the one pictured on the second pic. On the one I'm highlighted. Now, for some, they ain't that big of a thing, but I actually like the female V from the E3 trailer as one of my... I don't know, she just looked cool. I don't have to necessarily justify everything. Maybe it's just bias. You know, believe it or not, people have... Cyberpunk is a little bit different of a game than it was originally advertised as. God damn, this is actually awful. This takes a very long time. Hairstyle. I think it's the last one, if I remember correctly. No, it's just a bold cut. Okay. What was my favorite hairstyle from the game? I actually like this one a lot when I played first. Now let's bring out a little emo chat. Yes, the run is gonna be character creation for the most part. Ooh, I really like the darker tones. I really like really dark hair. It showcases my evil edginess, chat. Shadow the Hedgehog is my favorite character. Zero Shadow, chat. Be prepared, for it's gonna blow your penis off. This is probably my favorite type of cyberware regarding appearance. Actually, let's still make... Actually, it's just design of cyberware. I like bringing scars to my characters as well, because it showcases that they have combat experience, which is really important for me, if that makes sense. I really like characters who can showcase... you know what they say, every scar tells a story. And in this case of making character creation, when I'm playing like a mercenary character, or like a character who has been hardened, it's really important for me to play a character that you can visibly see that, yes, it is the case. I could imagine this person in a combat situation. Also like these black eyes. Jesus Christ, I'm not repeating the edgelord allegations. I'm like that guy you see at like the Warhammer table. A fat fuck. Pointing his measures like, yeah, it's just so cool, I'm so easy. Yeah, this is a more neutral tone. Piercings. There's type I actually like. I think this is one. And there's like a silver piece of silver. Yeah, there we go. My favorite one. Teeth. She does have those. This is a cute one. We're gonna keep that one. Lip makeup. Actually don't know. This is the right one. I actually like this one. I don't know what mate is. So let's do default. Cheek makeup. Would I do some blemishes? They're barely seen, but I'm gonna put them at 1, let's say. No blemishes. Nails. Okay. To escape the YouTube corporate hell, I must do this in order to not sacrifice myself to the corporate overlords. Oh yeah, we're gonna have like a fucking flame. This is akin to a 12-year-old thinking what is cool regarding a paint job color. I want to get my nails painted. On the one hand. On the other hand, I am not that much in touch with that kind of stuff. I do find nail painting to be a little interesting, a little fun thing to do. Again, chest small, really important, and there we go. It's fine, I'll give that. Body tattoos. This is my favorite one actually. I like the little serpent imagery with a heart and a bit of demonic text beneath it. I always put scars 1 because they're the most basic scars. You'd think there would be more options, but there's only 2, and only scars 1 makes someone good. Now this is what I'm actually afraid to show. Yes. Penis size. None. Because as I told you, chat, as I told you, a penis will only get in the way. It's better for us to have as little resources as possible at our display. The thinner we are, the less enemies are likely to hit us. It's really important. We are metagaming fucking character creation, chat. We are clowning in this fucker. Now, this is something a lot of people don't know. So, a lot of people tell you, a lot of people will probably allocate their points as much as they can to maximum of 6, you know, and let's say, oh, I want much health, I want some intelligence. But here's the trick that I don't use here, I use for all my Cyberpunk runs. All the points that you get for server spending, or like for improvement points of your character, you save them for later, because then you will get them like a spurk skill points, which you can later spend when you're gonna level up as a character. So that means instead of getting a body of max of 6, instead you can later get a body of with 7 points, a body of 10. These points are really important for us in order to decide to build later, because as I told you, there are very specific builds in Cyberpunk that will require us to think outside the box. for your interest, we're gonna level cool, a little bit of cool, in order to upgrade our little stealthy ability. Body will be important for us to level melee damage, and our health, which is really important, because let me tell you, if we won't be strong enough physically, we're gonna be dying within like 5 to 2 shots. A lot of people skip on body thinking it's an outside stat, but personally, I think it's the number 2 important stat for any character build, a really good secondary stat. We're gonna level intelligence, because net running is gonna be really important to us if we're gonna do a pacifist run. There's a lot of programs that allow us to bypass certain challenges with certain programs, and there is a program that neutralizes the enemy without us needing to use any firearms, which is really important. And reflexes is the number 1 skill tree for any build. In first-person shooter game, momentum is the most important part, and it should never get undermined. I would usually, instead of reflexes, would level up technical ability for this run, because it's the second stat next to body in order for cyber improvement. Because let me tell you, cyber is important in Cyberpunk. Cyber is important in Cyberpunk. If you don't have cyber, it's gonna be a really hard time for you. But we're doing the best we can. We're doing with the best what we can offer. Who leaves the corporate world with your lives? You're still with your souls intact. You've been there, you've seen the rules, exploited secrets, and weaponized information. There's no such thing as a fair game. Only winners and losers. Real edgy. Fits for a character. Let's go. By the way, if you want my lifepath ranking, Corpo, Nomad, Street Kid. From best to worst. Street Kid is really boring because you still get Street Kid content, technically speaking, if you're doing other life paths, so it's not that important. Also, it feels a little bit more aligned with the game. Now it has a few interesting interactions that I actually like. And Corpo is just my favorite life path in general, maybe with bias, because I personally like the corporate world a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm here.
You alright?
Fine. I just needed a breather.
It sounded like you blew your guts airlock.
Yeah, I barfed. It's just stress.
I said that too, as I drank a 40% alcoholic. Oh, I'm gonna tell that story later. Hi, Orbiter. Welcome to the stream. I am apologizing for streaming so late. I know it's really late for you. It's because both of us are in GMT time, which I know is really bad. I'm gonna fix a few streams coming down the line to be a little bit earlier for your convenience. But yeah, welcome. I'm decided to go back to the streaming, as you can see. Mostly because I did not want to. I don't know. I just want to come back. Also, got described medication, which will help me down the line in order to be more productive. But how are you, Arbiter? Are you doing good?
Don't worry, I'm not dead yet.
Also, this is the most important dialogue choice in Cyberpunk.
Anyway, what's going on?
Is there a problem?
Is there a problem?
I fucking love Cyberpunk. Sorry for swearing, I love Cyberpunk. A really wonderful story. Real wonderful story.
Everyone at Night City HQ is on edge.
But no way you're fucked, right? You're the one who fixes other people's shit.
Jackie.
Good thanks, and you?
You're always fucked.
I'm starting to do better than usual, I'd say. No, not a trauma dumping shot. But no, I'm doing much better. I'm doing much better than I was doing a year ago. Is all I'm gonna say. I know I did take a really long yearly break. But I plan to release at least like a 1-minute video, or like a 30-second video, if I'll be honest, per day. So I'll be a little bit more active. Got a little bit of a side gig regarding a job, so we're gonna see how it goes. And I do have a few prospects. But yeah, I really want to thank you, Arbiter. You're like one of those few people, probably the only audience member who actually stuck with me. So I really appreciate it for sticking around. And I do promise to actually do good. I do promise to actually do good. A lot of people make slop most of the time regarding, yeah, I know me hard objectives. You know, once they get too comfortable with their content, I actually want to make something cool. I actually want to make something interesting. And even it's like, and between actually interesting projects, I'm going to make 1-minute videos in order to fill out the runtime. Like, oh, you know, I'm alive, I'm actually doing well. So yeah, every single stream, I'm actually going to edit down a little short clips, and every interaction is going to be remembered. Now, on to, since I thank you a lot, I would ask, have you actually played Cyberpunk? Hello,
Yes?
hello, lads.
You want something?
Yes, I want to pee. Funny joke. That is so stupid. All right. I do want to experiment a little, and this is gonna probably destroy this computer, so be careful. I'm glad to hear you're doing better, man. Thank you. Looking forward to more content. Yeah. Again, thank you for sticking around. As stated, I think I stated a lot, but I still want to state it. I really appreciate just your company. In any case, your comments are really nice to read and to heart all the time, even though I am not hearting them all the time. But the point of the matter is, I still appreciate the little input, and you don't have to watch all my shit, even streams. I'm just really appreciating you're still sticking around this content. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't work too hard, it's my pleasure to watch. Here's the thing though, people say that, and I respect the sentiment. But around summer, where I decided to take a minor break, it just spiraled into me thinking, oh, I'll do that later, I don't think I can take a break anymore. And I must work. If I won't work, then I won't be productive. Also, this is not helping the situation. I cannot stream games in DLSS. It's just it cannot function. Also, can we talk about motion blur? Which intelligent human being decided to create motion blur? No one likes it. No one likes it. Just as an example, this is motion blur on high. Whoa, I really like my screen getting like foggy. Whoa, this definitely does not hurt my vision. Meanwhile, no, that's crowd decency, sorry. Meanwhile, wow, everything is sharp, and I actually can take split-minute decisions regarding to see where I am. That makes sense. Who created motion blur? Who decided it's a good idea to create motion blur in video games?
Got held up, but I'll be right there.
It looks like you're drunk with high motion blur. Bro, I went to a bender last week. This is... I really felt... motion blur is really when you feel drunk. It's actually awful. It's like you want to puke, but you can't because you're in the street. Yeah, speaking of that, I know Persona 3 has been a little bit on a backlog. I plan to finish it as quickly as I can. I did show the schedules, and I'm gonna play. I'm gonna do free streams of Persona 3, because the game's called Persona 3 this week, and try my best to finish the game within 2 to 3 months in order to get the Vegas DLC soon. I do have a little bit of an issue with an Xbox Game Pass because I have an issue activating it in my country, but I'll resolve it soon. I'll resolve it around the time I'm actually gonna stream.
pages.
See you around, Frank.
Emergency protocols active. System security confirmed.
Speaking of which,
You're busy.
yeah, I'm busy.
Talk later.
No, I'm here. I'm here. Come on, Frank. Come on, Frank.
That was rude, but okay. Where were we?
Let's speak. Hold on, I'm interested now. Bye bye.
I see you're busy. We'll talk later. That was rude, but okay. Where were we? I see you're busy.
No social raise from this man, by the way.
That was rude.
This
but
is
okay.
literally me
Where
when
were
I'm
we?
trying to keep up conversation with someone. I'm in a rush.
Listen, sorry, I'm in a bit of a rush right now. We'll talk another time, okay?
Sure. Good seeing you again.
Arasaka is one of the few corporations that actually has really cool offices. As much as, you know, mega corporations are bad, yada yada yada, Arasaka Corp is really good looking, all things considered.
Bastard! He lobbied them hard for it when they flew in from Tokyo.
I actually would not mind.
Special operations.
Arbiter, crush their balls. Arbiter, crush their balls. Destroy them. You know what, no, Arbiter? You know what, Dio players too? I'll unban you. If you'll write me your favorite Johnny Silverhand song.
We're pulling people
Fucking
out.
Johnny Silverhand song, yes.
Because of
From Cyberpunk. And tell me why you like it. Bye-bye.
Please enter the antechamber. Visitor authorization.
Bro, as much as people shit on mega corporations, which rightfully so, they suck. The design though, come on, actually
Have a seat,
peak.
Pete. Be right with you. We have to handle this voting issue before we lose our bases in the sea of clouds. They're about to begin. What's the situation?
You see, this game is made of fiction because Europe has a space council. Oh, that's interesting. Cyberpunk has flatlined. So, you know, people will tell you that the game is fixed. And that you know, it's back to its Cyberpunk is actually fully working game, you know, with no issues. I can't present this. Do I actually have to go to medium settings? That's crazy. They ever told you that I finished Cyberpunk, it was a 1050 Ti back in the day. I'm playing on a gaming laptop right now. With like a 4060 solder, so it's a decent graphics card. It's to the point where I actually kind of Cyberpunk and stream, run and stream Cyberpunk. Speaking of, I still can't access mod settings. I don't know why. Maybe I'm not worth it yet. Oh, I see. I'm running at half speed processing wise. So yeah, Cyberpunk 2077. Let me be real. Cyberpunk 2077 has been like a toxic axe for me.
I see you're busy.
Don't look.
To the point where I hated it first. No, let's go like this.
Please enter the antechamber.
I was one of the most hyped up people for Cyberpunk because I really want to play it. I thought it was gonna be a really fucking cool game. I played it on release and I fucking despised it. Then I played this a second time like 6 months later and realized, oh my god,
Have a seat, Pete. Be right
you know, maybe
with
the game is not that bad. Then I played it
We
the
have to
third time,
handle
I
this
fell in love with
voting
it.
issue before we
And on
lose
the
our
fourth time,
bases in the sea of clouds.
I became his biggest
They're
fan.
about to begin. What's the situation? Yeah, just as we thought. You know what to do. Start now.
You know, considering the recent events, I don't think I should be playing this life path specifically.
Director Abernathy.
I watched the vote. What the hell was that?
A deep clean after the shit Frankfurt dumped on us.
Not
As
Frankfurt.
we agreed, I got rid of the problem.
I told you to resolve the problem, not massacre the European Space Council. Do you understand what the cover-up will cost?
We would have lost the license. Now we gained a week. That's a win.
So here's the issue I have with the corporate life path. To an extension, the Nomad one as well, but it's not that big an issue as the Nomad one. Corporate life path introduces you to these many characters, like your employer Jenkins, like his rival Abernathy,
Always meaning
and
hello?
so on and so forth, you know, really good character introductions. And then, at the end of the day,
She spent them digging a trap.
I don't know if it's a spoiler, but none of this becomes important because all the spoilers that it set up become forgotten. This is my biggest issue with the corporate life path, because if you start Cyberpunk, like it's your first time playing, you haven't played Cyberpunk at all, and this is like your first time playing, you're gonna be like, oh my god, this game,
Divide and
I'm
conquer.
gonna try, I wanna see the corporate world, I'm gonna play the corporate, and then you get thrown out of the corporate world anyway, and everything you learn from that, you don't really use it later. That's really annoying for me.
You have to defend yourself. Remind Abernathy you're
I actually
not
like that. If you look up,
You're right.
there's a few statistics like regarding
She'll respect
certain information, like daily intake report,
Seems we
your
see
employer.
eye to
It did
eye
show a
on
little
this
bit of info about him. Yeah, you see Arthur Jenkins, age 43, no children. You know, shit that would normally be displayed around around you to keep up. I actually like this. I think if
It's what I've collected over
one thing I like about Cyberpunk World
biometrics, trauma
is the
team
idea
card,
that you have so much information at your disposal, like your brain is its own computer that allows you to process
lover's husband.
insane amount of data. It's really cool.
Use it and make sure Abernathy won't be a problem anymore. You said it. I need to defend myself.
What'll happen if I refuse?
Don't ask stupid questions. This isn't a request, V. We seem to understand each other. Take this, too. Use this money only. Find the right people for the job. No corporate affiliation. And for the core task, use someone you know inside out. Are we clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think we're clear.
Good. In that case, I'll await your report. And good luck with it. I have my AV waiting outside. It's yours to use. And don't disappoint me.
Okay, boss. So yeah, Cyberpunk, a video game. Really like it, but I hope that either they remove life paths in total in the next game, or they'll do more than they did in this game. One or the other. I'm personally fine with both options. You're late.
We were supposed to be ready yesterday.
I know, but I have them now.
Send them to my inbox. And you and I will have a word about this later.
Fun fact. Let's fool this guy.
Hey, V, you alive? How's things in the Viper pit?
Need your help, Jack. Got some biz.
Always biz with you, chica. You in some trouble?
Not yet. Just need a soul I can trust for now.
That kind of sounded like a yes. Meet me at Lizzie's. Be there in an hour.
Yes, chat. Following this random guy on our no-kill run is really important. I'm not joking. He also sees me, by the way. Look at how upset he is. Oh yeah, I hate working for her. Trying to figure out how to delete a message. I don't have an option to. It's cool. Why does he walk like that? You see, he's angry. Angry. full of rage, dare I say. So, believe it or not, he's gonna try write a very important message, and he's gonna look around to see if anyone sees about it. But what he's gonna do is he's gonna message Abernathy about what's gonna occur regarding your assassination. It's a really cool detail because there's a lot of you know, questions about who sold you out, but I think on the monitor is supposed to show that he's actually having a conversation with someone, but it's fine. Also gotta say, peak working space. Actually really good.
I need your stamp on something. It's possible one of our assets was exposed.
Is it Frankfurt again?
No, different issue. Local.
Tell me. Quick version.
Our agent at Biotechnica suspects they might be onto him. They recently granted him red security clearance. That's top. He's been fishing for dirt, but it's been slow.
Your point.
They're clean. Like we run orphanages clean. Bleached server clean. We suspect they flagged him and are feeding him phony data. Should we greenlight exfil or let him keep looking?
Pull him out.
You'd
But
think
calmly, don't raise any
this is
eyebrows.
one of the few
Otherwise they'll catch
important
on.
decisions that will come back to you later. But
I'll
the
handle
game
Jenkins.
doesn't remember that. So whatever you say to this man doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Again, I'm saying this because I like this game. It does a lot of cool shit, but at the same time, a lot of things it does, a lot of promises don't get. Witcher 3, PogChamp. Chat, do you remember the time where Geralt was butt naked washing his Zenith? I don't like the intros. So, before we hand, I actually want to elaborate what zero humanity loss means in Cyberpunk. So, what you see below us is something called humanity. Humanity is, in Cyberpunk world, is a stat that correlates with cyberpsychosis. Cyberpsychosis means that you go crazy and start killing people left and right based on the amount of cyber you have. Now, cyberpsychosis is not a good thing, so I don't have it. However, you will lose humanity for each committed murder or after using your installed cybernetic implant. So, what it implies is technically that if I don't want to lose humanity, I must not kill a single person or to not activate a single cybernetic implant. I don't know what the implication of activate cybernetic implant, but we're gonna see what it actually implies. Because I don't know if it applies to quick hacking, because quick hacking is a little bit different regarding cyberware. So we'll see. And beforehand, in my opinion, here's what we're gonna do. So the best option for us is to level stealth to at least 15, or for us to have faster crouch movement, which means, how do you gain humanity? That's a good question. Thank you for asking me, Arbiter. It doesn't really say in the description here, but humanity is gained through 4 actions, if I remember correctly. If you sleep, your humanity restores to the max. If you give money to the homeless, your humanity restores to max. And there are a few medications that actually give you back humanity boost. You know what? I'm gonna Google something. Cyberpunk edgerunner mod. The mod is called Wannabe Edgerunner. A reference to the Edgerunners anime. Believe it or not. Yeah. Actions which restore your humanity. Sleeping in your bed. Petting a cat or iguana. I don't know if you can pet a iguana in the game. Taking a shower. Letting money to the homeless. Or apartment interactions. Playing a guitar using a record player. So, essentially just trying to be a normal human being. Hello there, Mr. Streamer. Good to see you're back. Hello, girl. How are you doing? Arthur, welcome to the stream. I'm playing this last known game called Cyberpunk. And I'm gonna do something
See the report on the vote?
where I will not get any Cyberpunk humanity loss. Which means I must not kill a single person. I must not use much cyberware. And if I... With a few exceptions. Let's be real. If the game forced me to kill someone, I cannot oblige, because it's a point where the game is like, okay, you have to do that. But point is, no murder, no cyberware manipulations, and if someone dies due to my own incompetence, the run is over. Oh yeah, of course. Other part of the run. I must sleep with every single NPC. In the game. It's an important demand. It's a mandatory point, chat. It's a mandatory point. Really important. Really important, chat. We're going creaky. No, I'm just joking. We'll see. We'll see. Oh yeah, by the way, I have a mod where I can install or uninstall serverware. It's really important. It'll save us a few times on business server talk. Just to be clear, I did not install any mods that change the gameplay regarding combat. The combat is fixed. How the game fixed it. Enemies don't do less or more damage, nor I will get ultra super cyberware that does less or more damage. The majority of mods that are installed are cosmetic, except the cyberware Acethecrow mod.
Yes? We weren't scheduled to connect until the end of the week.
Quantified Satori received notification of a somewhat troubling biometric reading. I felt I should call. Is everything in order?
No. Honestly, things are only alright. You see, chat, are you alright is a trick question. Because let's be honest, if someone gonna ask you, are you okay out of the blue? If you're gonna say, oh, I'm good, that means you're decent. If you're gonna say, oh, I'm fine, that means you're not doing that well. And if you're gonna say things are only alright, that means you're like in the deepest shit. Like if you're saying, things are not that good, that means you are at like your worst point. At all.
With a temporary nuisance.
And it's ironic to me that most people respond in that manner. I don't know.
Exercises 3 times a day. They'll soothe and lift your spirit. I know this.
Sure, okay. See you later.
Yeah, I really like Cyberpunk universe and Night City in general. It's a really well structured city. Even, hold on, how do I stop? See, okay, there we go. The Med Center, you can see that the majority of buildings are looking very decent, especially the corporate ones. But the Med Center, you clearly see that it's really run down, that hasn't been really updated that much, and it really shows you how. And it's really small, despite Night City being a really big city. So you already know that, oh, things are not doing good. I feel like the corporate lifepath introduction shows how much decrepit the city is, and shows you, the real issues. When you go from Corporate Plaza to the, I believe the Watson district we're at? Yeah, it's the Watson district. You really see how much of a poorer area it is compared to Corporate District, and how much of a last generation the buildings here are. Romano Solitary is delicious. I fucking love that shit. I agree, Arthur.
Find a spot close to the bar, as close as you can. Fuck procedures.
And it's also something that you see within within modern cities. You see these billboards, really high modern, with these old buildings that you can clearly see at best were either built around the early 2000s. It's not necessarily the most advanced buildings. You can see similar buildings of our age, which is 2020. Which means that these are old buildings that they plaster new shit to make them look modern. and to also commercialize. Which you also see in real life, like giant neon posters, giant neon promotional screens on old buildings. I don't know, just really good attention to detail when making Cyberpunk. It might be an Eastern European thing specifically, so I cannot really judge for that. CD Projekt Red is a Polish company for the most part.
We have arrived at your destination.
Fuck's your problem, Psycho Suit? This look like a landing pad to you? Could have fucking crushed us. Jesus Christ.
They're alive, chat. Really important. It was self-defense. Oh yeah, something installed as well. Everyone speaks their native language. You know, so people of the native language that voice their characters get a chance of voicing the characters that are clearly in the game programmed. Are you alive? They don't look alive. I didn't know this any humanity, doesn't matter. Oh, shit, look! Oh. Ballin'! Let's go! Freaking stupid. I'm also gonna lower the graphics a little bit. A little bit.
Seems trouble once in.
Oh, did not fix an issue. Oh, this did not fix an issue. All I'm gonna pray is the game will forgive me.
Keep an eye on the AV for me, will ya?
Had to hit the free pointer on them. Hey, you know, we got a girl boss, girl slay, and girl hit the score. I know nothing about basketball. I know nothing about basketball. My extension of basketball goes to Space Jam. It's all I'm gonna say. I know nothing else about basketball. Space Jam is one of the few good films I actually enjoyed. I really understand the complaints about it. Yeah, there is Lola Bunny. But the soundtrack was fire though, the animation as well. I thought also a really good acting cast. A really good acting cast.
Looking for your Joom? Already here, tapping his fingers, waiting for you.
I like how he also hates you because you're a corpo. Truly, cannot be girl bossing. I also like there's a lot of conversation playing around. We don't have the time for that, so we're gonna do only the mainline shit.
It's good to see you too, Jack. How you been?
I got sparks flying between the Valentino boys and Maelstrom. Eddie's there for the taking, as long as you don't get flatlined. Yeah, I know how it is. Can't complain, but we ain't here to shoot the shit about me. Let me hear about this problem of yours.
Data shard. Take it.
Something like Cyberpunk about as well. I'm gonna increase the volume for that. Every single soundtrack you hear in the game is it's not licensed, it's originally made. Even music in the game. Like, it's not music they just bought from, you know, official publishers. Like, you know, very popular soundtracks, which a lot of people do. Like, they just buy a hit song, a lot of hit songs, and they put it on the radio to attract people. No, CDPR
and a driver with wheels from hell.
Paid artists to make their own albums, to make their own in-game bands, which I find insanely much more compelling to do than just stealing, you know, IRL music. Well, it's not stealing. They still pay the licenses, but I'm just saying it brings you a little bit more immersed into the fictional world.
Delicate situation.
Gonna be long?
That's why
I fucking hate this in this game. Sometimes you take forever to answer fucking questions. You're like, fuck you, answer it now, are you slow, such a slowpoke? Give me time, jeez.
I need somebody I can trust.
This ain't no delicate situation, hermana. It's a hit job. Plain and simple.
You know how Arasaka operates. Or... okay, maybe you don't. This isn't a professional request I can refuse.
But I can. And I am. And you should too. Now, what do you say we liquor up and talk life? Gracias, mamita. Double tequila with grenadine and lime.
Something I do have to ask. No, I won't ask it.
Nothing.
I actually... okay, so at first I thought it was really weird back in the day when people of different cultural origin spoke some of their lines in English and then would switch to their cultural origin language, specifically in Jackie's case, Spanish. I thought it was weird, but it's really interesting how a lot of people actually do that in real life. People who are of of the cultural origin. It's really cool. It's really cool. I thought it was...
drowning nerves.
It's really close to how it is IRL, as far as I understand. I don't know a few personal friends who do that.
You raise a glass to your mama.
And I don't know.
Hermana. To the mamacita
It's just
you
really
meet at the
interesting
bar,
how
but
a
this
person's opinion
doesn't say
on
a
how
damn thing.
on certain things change.
To this. This job and all the rest of that corpo bullshit. You know what it is? Un pacto con el diablo.
I also do the same thing when I'm really angry. I also do the same thing when I'm very angry. I did notice. I'll switch to my native language when I'm angry, which is why I try to be really strict on the stream to not do that. I did sleep a few times. Those sort of rules, think I have a choice. You see, chat, this option is really important. There's something annoying with the game that I actually dislike. It gives you different conversation options, but they still lead to the same outcome. I'd rather have the characters just talk for me most of the time than me picking an option that doesn't really impact the conversation in any way, shape, or form.
Maybe someday. But for now...
a lot of older people I know do that actually, from English to their native language. Yeah, again, really interesting detail.
You lost? Got a problem?
And I honestly thought it was something that people just didn't do until I found out people actually really do that. Which again, brings you a little bit more culturally aware. You're from HQ.
You're from Arasaka HQ. Is there a problem?
The classic yes or yes dialogue options.
We're here.
Telltale games be like...
Jenkins assigned you a task today. You'll share all the details with us.
Task's not your concern, blah, blah, blah.
No, don't believe I will. That's between me and Jenkins. Fuck.
How you feeling? Pretty sharp dive, huh? Your access to company networks is hereby revoked. In 2 minutes, any company cybernetics in your possession will cease functioning. Give us the data you received from Jenkins.
I do want to notice something really peculiar. There's a moment where you are being fired from the corporation, and Jackie, for the most part, doesn't really do anything regarding trying to bring you back into the fold or trying to back you up on this. He just stays behind. This is actually an interesting part because you'd think he's just a big brute with a lot of strength, but as you later see, he doesn't pick fights. He don't think he can win, which I find really, really interesting in his character sense.
We'll conclude termination procedures.
Information's on the short.
Smart choice.
We done?
With the formalities, yes. But I think Abernathy would gladly up our fee for ridding her of a piece of rot like you. Stand up. You're coming with us. Come on, move it.
I think you fellas might have forgotten just how far from home you are. Not sure this barrio's your style, let alone a healthy option. Queda claro.
Is that a threat?
Well, you start shooting, maybe we join in, huh? Before you know it, somebody might die today.
And again, he only picks a fight he knows he can win, because he cannot unfire you. He doesn't have anything in his power to bring Zelowitch in your favor. So he sits this out because he knows at the end of the day, he cannot defend you in this case. But the moment where your life is actually danger, only these two schmucks can bother taking you to HQ, he clearly has an advantage. Lizzie's bar is known for protecting his customers, being well armed. Jackie is known to be a regular here. He's a, well, let's just say very well built man, which we can clearly see. So it's really, it's really nice that people, the developers, can make characters intelligent, both via physical mannerisms and actual character motivations. Do gotta say so. Do gotta say. I do not like. Oh, that's not good. I don't like you having your ass shown like that, Jackie. And are those high highs?
You all right?
Like shit. My throat's like sandpaper. Not sure I can breathe.
It's like when my little primito was ditching drugs.
What is primito? Now I'm interested. Primito translation. A little cousin. Thank you, game.
Nasty chills, trembling hands.
I like how Cyberpunk has an in-game translator in your head, but then it doesn't translate shit like Primito, which is a little weird for me because I will be real, I'm not that well fluent in Spanish, so it kind of throws me in a loop sometimes.
Give me a minute. Get my shit together. That'd be that, Jack. Just lost.
Before we continue, I figured out the issue why the stream lags a lot, and I'm going to turn off Firefox. No, it's not meant for kids. Private. I said it because a certain video was downloading on the platform.
Controlling my life. Completely.
I'd say you got it back. You couldn't say no to him. So they said it to you.
Actually, I do wonder, what if I switch it to this?
This is a turn for the
Oh, this made things worse. This made things worse. Hold on. Let's say Ace, you should have done that before streaming. I'm gonna respond. You are correct. I lost everything.
Lost everything. Access to intel systems. My pad, car.
Okay, in your defense, V. Intel is not that good. They're gonna say their shit is that good. It's not that good, V. Don't worry about it.
Untaxed. Every shred of credibility.
At least you still got the eddies for the hit job. Probably some fat-ass chunk of cha-ching, just right for a new start. That's right, chica. Buckle up. Hey, you hearing all right? Don't look so hot. V! Hey, hermana. Your new life. It starts now.
Okay.
Hello there, Night City! Stanley here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams. Ooh, I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for
So a lot of people are gonna be like, man, I wish I could be playing that section. Like, you know, they go on this little misadventure, and you kind of feel like you're missing out. I agree. Like, you're meeting these new characters, which you're supposed to know, but you don't, and you're like, oh, who is this guy? Oh, I'm chasing this guy, I guess.
But you can only be a major league player for so long. The faster you live, the faster you Drones. Know where you'll find most of them? The graveyard.
Fun fact, we don't have that assault rifle. We only have the gun. The handgun, I mean.
What matters here is the walk you walk. In Night City. The city of dreams.
Okay, chat. That is Cyberpunking our punk.
Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped her. Eyes and ears open, all right? Speaking of which, got you a little something. Militech training shard. In case you need to brush up on your dance moves.
Actually, I'm glad that you can just skip tutorial. It's not that big. It doesn't have really that much lore importance, so you can skip it.
Sure. Mañana.
Let's do this.
What does Mariana mean? I feel like $700? Girl, why did you lose all your shit? Unbelievable. Okay, chat, also really important, as Strada learned. So, running is decent, but it's not the best way to traverse. There is a function which the game doesn't tell you about, and I call it bunny hopping. So, you can press Ctrl to dash in a certain distance, which doesn't seem a lot at first. But once you dash and then jump at the same time, you can literally see I traverse a really big amount of distance. Much faster than running. And that's why reflexes, sorry, and the game crashed. This is worse than anything. It's fine. Literally flying. Yes, except for the actual game that doesn't want to fly. This is like playing New Vegas again. This is like playing New Vegas again, but 10 times worse. Okay, I'm not gonna... I think the issue why the game started crashing is because I started tapping out of it a lot. Which, let me tell you, Cyberpunk is not a big fan of tapping out. Cyberpunk is not a big fan of tapping out. For your information, I recommend playing the game on full screen because it is not big of a fan of tapping out. Welcome to Night City. A game, it's a city that can't hold 5 seconds without crashing.
Hey everyone, feels great to have you back. So then,
Game forgot how to fly and got crashed. Yeah, or the whale. I heard that line so many times. I remember it by heart. And you can see the game runs much more smoother now. So, pray I won't have to alt tab. Pray I won't have to alt tab. Oh, this is really annoying. I wanna go. So, the game takes some time to register when I need to go to later.
Target's Sandra Dorset. Target's biomon went mute a couple hours back. Suspected abduction. Target could have possibly flatlined already. Not sure you're in time.
We're in time, Bug. We. Sure you're on phones, but that don't make you any less part of this squad.
Squad. Charming.
Jackie's right.
Could at least try to be nice.
You want nice, supportive? Call a damn helpline.
This is the reason why you need to be friendly, because if you have any tension in your group, the job is gonna go for that shit. Okay, chat, no gun. I'm like Batman. I don't kill. I hurt.
Think you can trip it on your own, V?
Okay, chat. Here's a moment of truth. So, usage of cyberware makes me commit humanity loss. Okay, quick hacks do not count as humanity loss. We are gaming. fresh meat.
Are we fucking late? Is that her? Is that our target?
Jackie, you have cyber eyes. You can check.
Sandra Dorsett's protected under Echelon 2 Corpo immunity. Our girl's top shelf.
Unbelievable. This is actually emissions they showcase in the E3 layer. Understandably why, it's one of the few more atmospheric ones. So, for your interest, we're fighting against a gang called Scavs, which are not necessarily a gang, they're just criminals who steal people's organs and software, essentially. It's impossible to kill Scavs because they don't have Scavs. They don't necessarily have a certain hiding spot, and they're all throughout the city. You can fight Scavs literally everywhere. And they don't have necessarily leaders, so you can't even destroy their, you know, them from within. They're just a plague of Night City. And most of them are made from Eastern European refugees, because most of them are unable to find jobs in Night City, which is really interesting. So essentially, Night City is part of its own... I mean, it makes its own problems to an extent. No one has a good time in Night City.
On your toes. More body.
Okay. As stated, chat, stealth only. We cannot kill a single person. Sus? Yeah, check, you're real sneaky. I'm really glad the companions do not have like a detection rate and are immortal to an extent, because if I had to worry about companions' health or their visibility, I'd be real pissed. Jackie, shh! Unbelievable.
All down, limp meat. But probably not the last of them. Move on, move up. I'm behind you, V.
God, it's so loud. I forget how loud this mission is, music-wise. Oh yeah, this is something really annoying. You can't just grab an enemy immediately. You sometimes have to look at them at a very specific angle. And if you do not, well, fuck you, I guess. Now, chat, here's the thing. To bypass this big guy, you would normally have to go through this window. But this is what 500 hours in Cyberpunk taught me.
Don't see any movement on the sensors. Looks like you got him. You're clear to go.
Shit, where the hell's our target?
Look around.
Just gonna do a few loot drops. Loot crate. No. Remember loot crate? Remember when you had to pay like $60 so you could get a few mugs, one t-shirt, and an action figurine you would do nothing with? Yeah, I wonder why that startup failed. You paid like $60 to pay for the most useless shit that you could probably get online for like $2 per item. You know, the worst part is I bought some of those. I will confess. I'll confess.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Now, chat. Real warning. I alt tapped. Ah, fuck it. I already alt tapped. Warning. Real warning. We're about to see boobies. Be wary. Be wary. You might not handle it. Be wary. Again, boobies warning, chat. Boobies warning. Be wary. Be wary.
Think I got her. got our target.
We make it? She alive?
About to find out.
V, jack into her biomon. Need to know what we're dealing with.
Jacking in.
This does not look good.
Matt Tech? No way.
Sandra Dorset, NC 570442. Trauma Team Platinum.
Platinum? Shit. Trauma should have swooped in if she sneezed.
Guessing they jammed the transmitter, Sig. Looking at a hacked biomon, firmware reconfig, or a neurovirus.
Carajo, T-Bug. You ain't seeing this place. This is tubs, ice, hooks, and cleavers.
Scott Muncher's hack, huh? Got an idea. Check her neural cord. Find a shard? Yeah, pull it. That'll be what's muting the biomon.
Found the shard. Removing now.
Check the biomon. Anything change?
Greetings, Sandra. If you are conscious, assume recovery position now. An emergency evacuation unit has been dispatched and is due to arrive at your location in 180 seconds.
That's actually extremely fast. That's actually extremely fast when you think about it. Like 3 minutes. It's literally in no time.
Enclave's trauma will be here in 3 minutes.
Your premium plan will cover 90% of the projected costs of your rescue and treatment.
Pobrecita. Let's get her off that ice. She's flatlining.
Fun fact, chat.
Need to know what's going on.
Look.
Jackie, air hypo.
I didn't press anything. She said it herself. I truly have an input into this game and what I'm doing in it.
I think.
Again, I know a lot about this game. I know a lot of the game. I am quite a professional. This is why I'm doing this run. Trust me, if I was a little baby guy who knew nothing about this game going in, I would not survive this humanity run. This zero humanity loss run. Dare I say, chat, I would be destroyed.
Landing. Stand clear. Initiating security protocol. Follow all instructions.
A booby warning, chat. I'm sorry, so scary. Sorry, you got scared.
Steps back. Now.
What if I don't? Isn't it allowed on Twitch now? The stream is marked sexual content, and the stream is 18+. So nudity is allowed in games like Cyberpunk because you cannot block it, technically speaking. But if you're gonna stream with your penis open, you're not. Speaking of personal experience. Speaking of personal, why do I say like speaking of personal experience? I have never streamed with my cock out. I have never streamed with my cock out. Why am I saying this? Yeah, chat. I'm sorry you missed like the cock stream. Or I had a cock. No, nudity is not allowed. It's cock real, man. At the end of the run. At the end of the run.
Good work. Shit show's over. Cutting my wires now. See you in the near future.
Listen, Chica, I got this thing. Mind if I borrow your wheels?
Huh.
I got a date with Misty, but I can't take the metro.
I like how. Yeah, we're doing like a fucking drug trafficking, not drug trafficking, fucking. Hold on, let me turn that off. Never mind, it's not the source of the music. I like how they're doing like a body fucking trafficking operation, but now, when you need a fucking hot dog stand with like fucking french fries, hot dogs and burgers, it's really important. Truly, America.
Almost forgot. Should get Wakako in the hollow. Tell her the job's done.
V, どないやった?
Fun fact, I think Wakako's VA, both in English and
Of course she's alive and well. It's what we agreed.
Her Japanese VA are the same, which is really cool. I think I'm not gonna vouch for it. So let me get the game a little bit quieter. It's really annoying with games like this, like Cyberpunk, because they're sometimes louder than me.
Thanks for the heads up. Swing by to see you later.
Also, this is like the worst car in the game. I know it's a starter car, but it's like really slow when you compare it to other cars.
Stop digging Night City.
City like any other, just bigger.
Nah, chica. Not just any other city. Morgan Blackhand, Andrew Wayland, Adam Smasher. Legends are born here.
I don't like that everything. I don't know how to describe it. Night City is really tied down. Well, there's anyways. As much as I sometimes complain about it being too small, it's one of the few in-game cities where I can imagine them doing these architectural decisions. It's actually a fun city to explore. Okay, also fun fact, chat. I'm not approaching anything. I'm not touching anything. Look at this. I'm only gonna heal. I'm only gonna heal. Look at this, chat. I'm not gonna shoot them.
Holy fuck!
Look at this, chat. Yeah, Jackie. Wow. Pew 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 pew. I love scripted scenes. I love scripted scenes because it's so fucking funny when you realize you know how to do shit.
It's okay. You can wait.
I was so nothing, Arbiter. The Ace Cock camp does not exist. It's what we're gonna remember, okay, Arbiter? The Ace Cock camp does not exist.
Stops.
Watson's on lockdown too for the Nerdist. Necessary security measure.
Officer, ma'am. Damn, are we ever lucky we ran into you.
Really? What's it that makes me so special?
Heart of gold. Because only somebody with a heart of gold can understand just how much I need to get back to my girl.
Your girl?
Uh-huh. Gonna be worried sick if I don't show. I mean, I'm trying to be a stand-up guy. She's giving me a chance. Waiting.
That's a shame.
I'm not gonna stop his riz.
Let them through. But they're the last. Okay, on your way.
You have a good evening now, officer, ma'am.
She took a liking to you.
She took a liking to you.
The devotion I demonstrated grabbed her by the gut.
Right.
I'm loyal, stable in my affections.
Mm-hmm.
And unassuming. You get it.
That's really cute. Jackie is one of the few characters who is loyal to a relationship that makes sense, which is kind of cute.
like your average bust.
These ain't your average badges. It's Max Tac. CPD's apex predators. MTAC rolls in when things fly out of hand. Donk's out there, though. Just a midday snack for him. Well, show's over.
Acethecrow is actually the strongest enemy in the game. Honestly, it's really hard to fight Max Tac. Harder to fight Max Tac than to fight against enemies like Smasher. I'm not joking, I'm being straight up serious. They're one of the most... They're the anti-Cyberpsycho squad, consisting around 4 to 5 members, which are all specialized to treat any kind of Cyberpsychos in any amount. Which is really impressive.
Tell Misty I said hi.
I will. Ahí luego.
One day Jackie will learn I don't understand him sometimes, but it's okay. I'll let him Jackie around for now. Also, I did reload to increase my game's performance. Sorry, what you were gonna say? This is gonna get me a little bit out of loop, Ace. I know. I wish there was a safer option. Let's watch Fox News.
Bug?
Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zip in your deets.
Praise be to thee, our Father in heaven. And our second guest is Karina Lee, host of the Chip In program, which promotes the use of cybernetic implants. How's life treating you, beautiful?
Can't complain, Ziggy. Thanks for having me.
Now, I'd like us to talk about the most exclusive and highly sought after.
No way! I'm wondering if it's a foreshadowing chat.
Corpse relic. But maybe we ought to make sure our fair audience is up to speed. Karina, what is relic exactly? In a word, if you could.
In one word, I'd say immortality.
Immortality? Really?
That's right. Relic allows you to transfer the consciousness from a dying person, finding a new home for their soul on a transferable chip. This person, they'll never leave your side, a companion forever with you in your own...
I wonder if this is foreshadowing chat.
Child, think for a moment about what you're saying. This relic is an abomination that feeds on human misery. It is an unnatural likeness. A golden calf born by false prophets. Arasaka speaks of preserving the soul, but they can promise nothing more than a heartless, mindless algorithm, speaking with the voice of the departed. What's more, this technology is just another tool of coercion and corruption. Only the wealthy and powerful elite will have access.
Keep that in mind, chat, about this conversation.
For a chance at this so-called immortality.
Well, that is true that Arasaka Corp has specifically limited access to the relic in order...
Your promise is a lie, an evil lie, motivated by...
More interesting than Fox News. Anyway, what was it about? Oh yeah.
Oh, stupid gate's busted again. 3rd time.
Hate to get it fixed the last two.
What's your problem?
I love busting in the air. By the way, while we're at it, just to be sure. Actually, no. I'm gonna take all of these. I'm gonna sell a few of those. Okay, chat, it's time to drip up. Actually, I'll do that. I'll do that later. Fun fact: before the update, being slapped vertically on the bat instead of horizontally. This is a showcase of how Cyberpunk was, because no one fucking sleeps like fucking vertically on a bat. Oh yeah, check my email. I cannot. Jackie, I need to check my mail.
Get your beauty sleep? No matter. Time you got up.
I think I might have caught something. When I
Mac and cheeses. Chad, wanna go to mac and cheeses?
I need to see Vic. Let him tell me.
I gotta say.
Head reeling at my stomach churn.
Gotta say.
Okay, let me take
Lasagna in that place. Ooh.
Throw some threads, meet me downstairs.
I do. Face up, hand to the side. So, Arbiter, why would you do such a thing? No. But what about your legs? They're gonna be dangling around. Why am I wiping my ass with seashells anyway? Oh my god, can I have like one fucking moment?
How did you find me? How'd you even know my name?
Regina is probably one of the few... Thing is, you'd think Regina Jones, she's a good starter fixer. You know, fixer missions usually have like 5 to 10 missions. You know, not that big, so you won't be tired out. So, you know, you can do fixer missions real quick. Like as side content without needing to make the main plot, you know, be stagnant without your inclusion. Regina has 23 gigs. And we need to do all of them, because if we don't, that means it won't be too high enough level where we actually can do the run. Fetch it! There you go! Penis nanotshell scam alert. Hold on. Do not click emails with ads for penis larmish nanogel. This is a scam. Ordinary gels cannot stimulate the penis grow. The only test and proven method of penis enhancement is still the Irisex hormone treatment. Our scientist Irisex has developed a formula that will dramatically increase the length of girth of your penis in only 7 days. Join the thousands of other satisfied customers and order your kit today. I knew it would work, but I was desperate. I had only a week to get the penis big. And I knew Mr. Start wouldn't cut it. Fortunately, Irisex did the trick, and I've got the nail marks on my back to prove it. Thanks, Irisex. Richard Towers, real customer, verified penis grow. God, chat, do gotta say. It's verified penis grow, chat, come on. You good, girl? I love fake ads. I love fake ads. They make me smile.
Open up!
What is it then?
Average temperatures this month. Wait,
Piece of shit. Come on. Go ask him. Hey, yo, V. How about a round or two?
I just got up here. Why?
How you like my new punching bag? Just gave me a next-gen ass whooping. He did. Be curious to see how he handles the likes of V. So how about it?
Sure.
Let's do this.
Light on your feet. Keep that head moving.
Strong attacks is busted, chat. Just do those. Okay, if it's all block, you counterattack.
You got one hell of a punch there, Camp. Ever thought of monetizing it? I can arrange a fight or two.
You mentioned something about fighting?
I've seen you landing blows in the ring.
Bro, I just had one fight with a training bot. What do you mean, see me landing blows in the ring?
If you get chipped. These fights.
Hey, you rushed to punch it back real hard. Would it become a boxer for me?
Very
lucrative for who? You or me?
Both of us. I get a small percentage of the total winnings, you know, as your agent. You get the rest.
Sounds fair.
It's like I said. Good instinct. Fights happen in different parts of the city. You choose where you want to go, put down your eddies, and start swinging. You win, you take home the pot. Manage to drop every last one of them, you get a chance to fight.
Yeah, cool. I just unlocked the fighting, the boxing side quest. I won't get to it in a long while, chat. Trust me on this. Now, chat, here's a depiction of the most realistic gun salesman in America.
Let's have a look. Thanks a lot.
The stash, there's the open belly, the coat, the dangling bullet, male parent baldness, being called Robert Wilson. Peak character design. I would imagine him to be gun salesman in real life. Oh look, CNN.
It's time for your local news. The Aratama Matsuri Festival is nearly upon us.
America, raw! What the fuck is a kilometer?
Exquisite multi-story dashi floats. The festival program will also include musical performances by Biwa Virtuoso.
I love America with all my heart. Texas, I love the accent. I love the cowboy style. The bad parts of Texas, don't like them that much. Accent, cowboy hats, peak. Okay, we can sell that. I'm not gonna sell legendaries because I like collecting those. We need to speak to Jackie so we can get our ride back.
Woman of the hour. Jeez. It took you long enough. Worked up an appetite just wait.
Does he actually move to different sides?
Sit
Oh.
down, let me finish this. Then we can drop in on Senor Vector.
You mentioned something about a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had a brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit. But it just so happens...
Bro, don't talk to me.
Just a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but... Just that it's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn. Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife.
I like how he says that, but it's literally not true. It's literally not true. He's lying.
So what's the gig? We meant to come
Dexter
out in one
Deshawn
piece?
is a clown as a
Our savior
fixer.
wants to tell you everything himself. Face to face. No pressure, but... whole deal's riding on you now, chica.
You'll encounter other fixers in Night City, and let me tell you, they're like leagues above Dexter in every single way, shape, or form. Even Wakako, honestly, one of the less pleasing fixers in Night City, actually superior to fucking Dexter in every shape or form.
Alright, let's hear what old Dex has to say. Set it up.
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but Dex is in a league of his own. You know what I'm saying?
I'm flattered.
No, really, no.
It's always the same story. You land on fresh turf, local fixer waves his dick around, but he's smiling, saying you'll be up to your neck in gigs and eddies. Still, all you are is another name in their little black book. Nifty tool for getting them a fat slice of whatever half-baked shit pie their client put on the table. Sure, you crack jokes over drinks, but in the end, it's biz.
Sure.
Gracias a Dios. Estoy lleno.
Whatever you
Bunch of
say.
wheels. Gave them to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our dust up with the scabs.
Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated.
I actually do wonder, what if I just let's do it, let's set it 0.5 so it won't be that cutting your eyes.
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
We'll see about that.
So we rolling or what?
Let's feel this factory new ride.
Let's call it a wee machine. Now chat, this is actually the hardest part of the run. I need to make sure I don't hit a single fucking pedestrian while I'm riding this shit. This is not a joke. This is the hardest part of the fucking game. Because these guys are suicidal.
I was supposed to stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date. Me and Miss D.
You don't say.
She's so sweet. Really gets me, you know.
Also, the cars... A lot of people will comment on how the cars feel like shit. And I'll be the most honest man here. They're not wrong.
Yeah, this is it. Come on, V. Find me once Vic's done done.
Ah, here's my favorite character.
For your eyes do not belong
This
to
is
you, or rather, not only to you. Do you truly believe that those who have sold you your mechanical eyes have resisted the temptation to peek through them? Cameras are all around us, even within us. Your joys, your worries, your life.
Let's just say you're right. So what? Should I just gouge out my optics? Nah, thanks, but no thanks.
You are beyond salvation, but not the children of the future. Life untainted by surgery of the sacrilege.
It's actually right, by the way. The majority of cyber eyes that you do install inside of you are actually used as spyware against you. That is not true. People who produce cyber eyes use them to as spyware in order to sell data to other corporations.
In their wretchedness, they placate their weary and oppressed masses by putting out laughter out
Hej, Vi. Wiktor już na ciebie czeka.
Thank you. My favorite Polish golf girl.
Me and Misty got a little catching up to do.
She actually got me into tarot reading, by the way. I know tarot reading now. Not that well, but still. Yeah! Yeah! Pet that cat! Yeah! 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 Password the game! Yeah! And I have to move now. I'm good. Sphinx cats are so interesting because... I think it's because the lack of fur and their connection to their Egyptian heritage. Because the Egyptian gods, I'm not sure which ones, but were mostly inspired by the Egyptian cats. And they're just really cute. I don't know. It's really unique type of cat. Like a big rat, put in a cute way.
You spry as ever, you old ripper. Good to see you.
Also very polite and very intelligent for a cat species. Something you cannot say for orange cats.
Last gig, had to jack into a client's neuro socket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights.
Oh, kit and caboodle.
All right, kid. We'll sort you out in a flash. Besides that, how are things?
Need some new kit, but tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
You can't actually not install any server. You may see that I can uninstall the Militech. How do I have 101? Oh yeah, because this level up actually increased my humanity. I forgot, that's actually kind of cool. Speaking of which, we kind of need to have a little bit of upgrade. Better upgrade cool and invest in stealth for now. I still don't know what build we're gonna do, but something melee related in order to incapacitate enemies.
Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the eddies later with interest.
And I will think of something else. Mostly quick hacks, because most of them offer a non-lethal solution to a problem.
Chair, please. Sit down and relax.
Actually, that's actually hard part now to think about it. I don't know what to invest in.
Kuroshi Optics.
Fuck.
And should be about right under the circumstances. Now jack in.
Yeah, Kuroshi is like the biggest spyware company of Cyberpunk. They have top shelf surveys, really impressive view distance. But I'll tell you this. Actual spyware. Kuroshi is known for taking information about your actions and later selling it to other corporations. Okay, installing subware does not count humanity loss, which is really important because that means we can actually go with the technical tree. And I'm going to tell you this: we need the technical tree. Because the subware build is really good for us going down the line. So, allegedly, we go to cool 15, then we go a little bit of an intelligence route, body route in order to have a decent amount of health, and technical ability in order to have as much subware as we can have installed in us.
Decent enough scanner. Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor. In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear.
Oh, that's actually cool. A good explanation, because the cameras do show you as an in-game blur, which is really, really cool.
Carve away.
Actually, interesting lore exploration. Explanation.
Lay that major league arm of yours right here.
Well, that seems safe. Could have had worse.
Just like that. Thanks. Now, a bit of anesthetic and I can start cutting.
I am actually glad that this is one of the few times where it's the only cutscene where you get server installed, I think. I said if we count a base game, Final Liberty doesn't count in that regard. It is an expansion. I'm partially glad it's the only cutscene, because that means the server installation takes way less. So this, you know, it still kind of takes you out that you can't install that much. I also would really like if they're gonna make a sequel, that some server install or gonna like cyberskeleton or some body mods would actually showcase in your person.
Okay, let's test this. See the magic in action. Linking you in. You might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches.
Yeah. That's what the CD Projekt Red said after release of Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, this is fantastic, Vic.
Oh, beautiful. Time for the scanner.
My favorite minor thing in Cyberpunk, I like scanning everything in the game.
First time's rarely the charm, with anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions. I also injected an NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well. It ought to work like a charm. Now draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
Hell yeah. I don't have a weapon. I don't have a weapon. Hold on, I don't have any guns. I don't have any consequences. Silly game. We can finally achieve ad placement in Eurovision, so probably. It's gonna... Elon Musk already fucking does his Neuralink shit. And let me tell you this. Every single company is gonna try to monetize it in any single way. Soon enough, YouTube ads will start appearing in your brain all the time, and you can skip them.
Victor, not bad.
I might install Neuralink, but only if I can ensure that in no way, shape, or form they can actually play ads on that shit.
2 whiffs now, and another 2 in
I'm not gonna install Neuralink. I'm gonna retract that statement. I remember who makes Neuralink. I'm not installing that shit.
The best, Vic. I owe you.
If Samsung made a Neuralink, it'd probably... I actually like Samsung. Not as a corporation. I like their tech. Because it's one of the few pieces of technology that you can actually make absolutely private. If you have an Android, it can be like one of the most private machines, most private phones you can own. Well, we're gonna skip this for now. And we're gonna listen to Gary. Actually, no, I need to pay Victor. We're gonna do a few side activities. I need to ensure I'm not hitting a single pedestrian. I need to be really fucking... Now, I know you're a police officer, but the sidewalk is over here. The game plays with me. The game plays with me. The game plays with my emotions right now, child. Oh, this is my favorite side quest. That was my favorite side quest. It's fine if they're not dead. They're not dead. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, this is my favorite side quest. My favorite character, Jesse Johnson.
Hey, you! I gotta get to a Ripper, man. I'll pay you.
Okay.
All right.
Great. Why are we standing here? To the car now.
This is the most terrible thing that can happen to a man, but also the most fucking hilarious. Come on, you got it. You're almost there. Yeah.
Satisfaction guaranteed, they said. Listen, if your input ever thinks about getting a Mr. Stud, you knock that gonk idea right out of his head.
Thanks. Noted.
Hey, listen. Thanks for not laughing at me.
Oh, I am holding it.
Easy, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Oh, peak.
Just our luck.
Go, just go, mow him down.
Chill, Hume. Be gone in a sec.
Chill? You tell me to chill? It burns.
Peak voice acting. Peak voice acting. You're laughing. His penis burns, and you're laughing.
She didn't like that too much.
Chat, don't laugh. This is a serious issue.
You even know how much it hurts? Like I'm screwing a goddamn pencil sharpener.
You know that joke? Like the most painful things a person can experience. Third place is childbirth. Second place is like being burnt on fire. First place is flaming crotch. Okay, we're almost here. Here we are. We're good.
Okay, we're...
Hey, you after? I'll call you.
But...
Burns like a motherfucking...
I love that guy. I love that guy. And now we have a contact. My favorite character, Flaming Crunch. Mr. Stud though. Mr. Stud though. A lot of people say, oh, I don't need Mr. Stud. Come on. If you would install a subware that will increase your like sexual pleasure, you probably would, unless you're like not interested in sexual stuff. You probably wouldn't, which makes, you know, makes sense. But come on. It's really interesting to experience new things. Let's just put it like that. Yeah, but don't buy fucking subware from wish.com. You saw what happened when someone buys fucking server from wish.com.
Are you okay? Don't you take a vow against chipping implants?
当然だ。自らこんな姿になったと思うのか？ああ、お辞儀もできずに申し訳ない。まだこの状況に困惑していてな。
Hold on. Somebody forced you?
節操だけではない。弟もだ。奴らは我らに薬を盛り、節操の体を怪我した。連中は嘲笑っていたよ。同じ人間にこんな真似をしてどうして笑っていられるんだ。
You'd be surprised how absolutely monstrous people are, but still.
How about your brother? You still with him?
ああ。まず節操を済ませた後で弟をどう改造すべきか話し合っていた。あの手の連中と渡り合える方とお見受けする。どうか弟を。
I cannot resonate with anyone, man. Best I can do is like non-lethally take them down. I was in it for me. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Fine.
I ain't doing this to help him, by the way. They drop Sika's loot. Let me tell you, the biggest and best way to get shit in Cyberpunk is not through doing gigs, is not through getting rewards. The best monetary gain you can do in Cyberpunk is selling weapons. You loot them, you sell them, and your net profit from selling weapons will probably outperform any gigs you do in Cyberpunk. So if you want to get rich, rich quick, and you need some skins, just saying, this is like the best one. All right, now let's think. I have a new perk point, and I'm gonna spend it on all in stealth. Okay, this is the point of the game, which is things that are gonna be really hard. So, on very hard difficulty, it takes enemies 5 seconds to spot you. It takes 5 seconds for enemies to spot you. And I tried a lot of things, and let me tell you this, every single time on this specific spot, I get spotted all the time.
So this is where they're keeping our fellow brother.
So best thing you can do is you quickly move here in order to block his enemy vision. You wait for this guy to go away. He always goes this route. You can incapacitate this guy. then you can get this man. And there's 2 more guys, I think, in front. But even if we'll get detected, it won't be that much better of a thing, because all things considered, we have a high amount of... we can just knock them down with melee. We should be fine. Okay, our luck. We can distract this guy. Net running is really important to this build because the majority of quick hacks to distract enemies or to turn off cameras are usually done with, well, quick hacking, obviously. So quick hacking is the most important component for us to utilize on this run. So the intelligence skill tree is mandatory to max out. And technical ability is partially important as well, but mostly due to the upgrades we can install or other we can install more than what these upgrades can do. For example, I can turn this camera off, and I can take this girly down. Issue is, after Cyberpunk released, hiding bodies has become considered lethal. So it's gonna be a real big problem for us if we're gonna be killing a lot of people on the way. So our best way is to kill as little people, as little amount of enemies as we can. It's okay, you're safe.
Calm down. It's over now. I'm not with them. Was walking by and caught some lame jokes about metal monks. Think about Maelstrom. They're never just joking. Now, the truth's that your brother sent me. He didn't want the same thing to happen to you.
心の底から感謝する。一つの命も犠牲にならなくて本当に良かった。今後も平和の道を歩み続けてほしい。あの化け物どもがなぜあのような過ちを犯すのか理解できんが、裁きを下すのは俺たちではない。
Your brother's waiting for you. Not far from here.
早く兄に会いたいが、一息ついてから行くとしよう。今助けが必要なのは兄の方だ。
Okay. We did do that. That's really good. So, I would probably try to do reported crime scenes, usually, because I like reported crime as a slight monetary increase and a quick XP increase. But the issue with doing that is it's gonna take some time. It's gonna be really difficult. If we're gonna try to spare as many people as we can, it's gonna be a hard run in general. And by trying to spare everyone, it's gonna be an even harder run. This is not an exaggeration. This is not exaggerations. There is a gun, however, that we will use for the major of the playthrough. And it'll be our most important ally in trying to create, you know, a positive change. Fun fact, actually, a lot of people believe that Dishonored's chaos system. So a lot of people know that Dishonored has a chaos system. For those who don't know, chaos system is essentially a game recording your progress throughout completing certain levels, and later using it in the next level. For example, if you're stealthy and didn't kill anyone in one level, that means you have a low chaos system, and the next levels are going to be much easier to beat if you're going full in stealth. However, if you're going high chaos mode, where you go and kill everyone out open, that means that the game records high chaos. It means that there will be more enemies patrolling the streets, and overall the whole world of Dishonored is going to become much more, you know, worse to live in. I think that's a really cool issue. That's a really cool thing. A big misconception, what I'm talking about, is in Dishonored, is that a lot of people believe that they think that the chaos system is based only solely on you not killing people. That is untrue. In Dishonored 1, you can kill around 5 people total without, if you go unnoticed, of course, if you go unnoticed and kill around 5 people, you'll still finish with low level chaos. Which means that you have more chance for moral choices rather than just sparing anyone. Because let's be honest, in Dishonored, some fates are worse than death, for the main target especially. One of the missions in Dishonored 1 is you trying to kill a certain Duchess who supports the enemy faction. However, if you by chance don't want to kill the Duchess, your best bet is to sell her out to an obvious creep who will do not very nice things to her. That is the only way to save her and not to outright kill her. And it brings like the question of morality about what you should do, because the murder, in my opinion, murdering of the Duchess is much more morally acceptable than just letting her live in an actual nightmare. Okay, so the King is Fury. That means that we should not raise any alarms. Capiche? Now the hard part about this level specifically, for I remember, is that Maelstrom members are really located in a lot of different ways. Maelstrom members are just everywhere. See what I told you? They're just passing by everywhere, which is it's gonna be a little bit difficult. Dare I say, I actually should restart the game in order for it to run more smoother. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna adjust that. It's gonna be a quick restart, don't worry about it. It's gonna take a few minutes. Come on, big boy. Just close the game. There we go. I'm not gonna stream for long, by the way. I did start a little bit late. I know that personally. Probably for an hour or so. We're gonna continue for an hour or so, and then I'm gonna be done for the day. And I'm gonna focus on video content. Cyberpunk is a game that does exist. I will confirm. Chat. Cyberpunk is a game that did release in 2020. December 2020, actually. I like how they tried to push the game a lot, thinking they can fix it inside. I think deep down, CD Projekt Red knew they couldn't fix the entire thing. So best thing they could do is to ensure that the damage control wouldn't be the damage they would have to put out won't be as bad. Because believe it or not, Cyberpunk version 1 is known for being one of the most unstable versions of the game. Just Google like videos like Cyberpunk version 1 and you'll see how absolutely disastrous the original launch was. This is gonna be really fucking annoying. Yeah, I'm sorry, Arbiter, for streaming so late. But thank you for tuning in. I really enjoyed your company. I understand you have to go to bed early. I'm just a motherfucker who is a very lenient schedule, let's just say that. So yeah. Take care. It's okay. I'm gonna stream for long, and I'll promise I'll stream earlier tomorrow, and I'm gonna show the schedule later. And again, free streams of Persona 3 Reload in order to catch up the game. Okay, the game looks much better now. Runs much better now. Alright, so we incapacitate this guy. And for us instead, there's only 1 or 2 people to worry about. Turn off. It doesn't matter if they spot us necessarily. It's not our main objective to go stealthily. Looking forward to it. Thank you, Arthur. I really appreciate your input. I really appreciate your supporting the channel. And just hanging out. Well, just hanging out, sure. No, 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 no. We're good, we're good. We're cooking. We're cooking. Nice. Okay. Pomposhi, 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 dun 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 dun. I fucking love pomposhi. You might be thinking, Ace, this is awful, but hold on, I'm gonna play it. I really need to get a dash now. Actually, hold on. No, I cannot. I don't really need stealth that much, but I actually do. What skills will I get with targeting weapons, actually? I may not actually need to level up intelligence fully. Let me cook. So, those colors look painful to try and put an arm around. I'm a brilliant arbiter. These motherfuckers are like Maelstrom. They don't feel pain. They are full Borgs. They're very close to being Borg. To call them human would be an overstatement of how much human they are. Hey, you know what? As stated, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna leave. That's an option. And all for 3,000 eddies. Now, as stated, I'm gonna prove you my hypothesis while we're at it. For all guns I collected, give me a second. I got back around, I think 4,000? Hey, I know there's people going after me, but if I ignore them, like my internal thoughts telling me to commit heinous acts in the name of the Antichrist, one day they'll be silenced. Okay, we have a perk point. Sheet. I'd rather save them. I need to know if overclock counts as activating cyberware. Because if it does, then also gonna confirm my humanity. Still. No. I didn't kill anyone. Thing is, I didn't lose any humanity. My point is not to get max humanity. My point is not to lose any humanity. I leveled up. That means my humanity was raised by 1. So I did not kill anyone. I think. No. Orator, I did not lose any humanity. Because I haven't killed anyone. What did I do? Let me confirm something. This is before I did any fun stuff. Any funky stuff. So if my host is correct, I'm gonna have 101 still. Because if I don't... If I have like 100 out of 101, that means I did lose 1 point of humanity. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Chat, we're good. We're cooking. We are good. Yeah, I just didn't restore my humanity. I have not lost or gained any humanity. We're good. I'm not coping. Worst fucking enemy. I hate this game. I hate its case. Listen, chat. Hating on a game is a little bit fun. But you must understand, there's mistakes you make sometimes. Or sometimes you're wrong. For example, I could have approached here and could have distracted this guy by hacking the TV. See? And now I can save the leaf. We're here for a good positive vibe, chat. And I was expected to think. And now I gained a piece of cyberware, which gave me 102. So yeah, I just didn't lose any humanity. I'm not coping. We're good. I'm also glad that installing cyberware does not make you lose humanity, because let me tell you, if I could not install certain pieces of cyberware, that would be a very hard and long run. I'm not even joking. Why am I doing this? I have a car. Now, another fear I have is that this car is gonna hit a pedestrian in an accident without my input. And that is something I cannot control. They're gonna say, Ace, cars are not sentient. Yeah, that's true, but they spawn in the air. And I have no control if they spawn above them. It's okay. See what I told you? I can't control this. Riding a car feels like fucking holding a ticking bomb. That'll only go off if you accidentally just hold it too much tightly than usual. There's a really easy mission. I'm gonna park here. This is an illegal parking spot, by the way. This is an illegal parking spot. Now you're gonna be asking Ace, why the fuck do you care about where to park? This is Cyberpunk. Come on, chat. It's part of the experience. This looks a good spot. This looks a good spot. What game has the best driving?
他弟弟会谢你的。详情看附件。
Probably a Forza game. I'm not like a big fan of racing games, I'm real. But any games that are like specialized in driving, like Forza, The Crew, like back when it was actually functioning, and Need for Speed, I believe those games have the best driving, especially Need for Speed Underground. Big fiction. Outside of racing games, I'd say GTA has the most fluent driving controls for me, because it was a hard game to drive at first. Especially with... Oh my god, a fucking PTSD flashback flew over me. I'll explain why. You get used to driving in GTA games. So... GTA 5. Great game. GTA Online, great game. GTA Online, great game. But the first 4 heists is released. Fuck. God damn, so fucking hard. The first heist wasn't that bad. You just... God damn it. You just need to do it really quick. You just need to do it really efficient, you know. It was like 2 people. It was like a baby heist to do. Second heist, rescuing Heisenberg from prison, was really annoying. Especially during the final rundown of the mission where everyone did their job and you had to just drive back and lead safely. That was also annoying because, don't mind you, in GTA Online, if you died... Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's annoying. In GTA Online, if you drove back just a tiny millisecond away from the mission, it would be over. And the 4th heist, the fucking big bank heist, getting 4 people for that one was such a chore. It was the biggest chore in gaming in general. But yeah, best driving GTA 5. I'd say close to it, San Andreas, but even then San Andreas wasn't that good. I'd still say 5 did it better. GTA 4, they decided to make cars really fucking have really unusual weight and make them like fucking skating on the road. I'm gonna be real, not my favorite decision. Yeah, 4 is personally my favorite one in the franchise, but mechanically wise, it doesn't hold up a lot compared to 5. Then we have Lego games, which are peak fiction, so they also have the best driving mechanics as well. I actually like Clutch Power. What was the game called? No, Clutch Power was a movie. Lego Police Undercover. Yeah, it was a really interesting experiment by what's it called? Telltale Games. Hold on, I'm gonna check my phone real quick. Lego Police Undercover was like the best game as a kid because it was like GTA, but you could play it as a kid.
Your friend's in real bad shape. Get in here. I need your help.
Aside from that, Saints Row wasn't my best game to drive. I'd say Saints Row 3, 4. What's it called? Saints Row 3, 4.
You Lucy? Lucy Thackeray?
What is up with this tech?
What is it called?
Shit. Your brother sent me. I'm here.
That's after that. I don't care what the game was called. Saints Row 5, it was shit. But Saints Row 3 and 4 and 2 had a mechanic where if you drove more dangerously, you would get bonus XP, and it was my favorite thing to do. Lego City Undercover was peak fiction. Mwah.
Pressure's falling. Same with temperature.
He's going into shock.
I don't know what was fun about it, but I feel like it was just a fun game to do. Also,
come on, it's on the table. First from the left.
I wasn't that big of a completionist back in the day. I was that big of a completionist in the game, so I was really disappointed where I had to unlock, like, oh, you need to unlock like 13 big blocks to unlock this part of the city. I'm like, okay, but I want to continue the game. And you're like, oh no, you have to explore the world. I'm like, I don't care about that.
Why are you doing this?
I'm a doctor.
He probably killed more people than you'll ever save.
This is an operation, not a court hearing. All right, crisis averted. Looks like. Rest he'll just have to sleep off. Thanks. Now we can go.
And it stated, no kills. No kills. Oh, I got my humanity back somehow. What the fuck? I didn't do shit. I guess I saved someone. That's cool. I didn't think they would account for that. You go down. I think Cyberpunk is the most realistic game when it comes to character models. I really like that they actually spend a lot of time making an actually really detailed character models. They could have done with some basic ass shit. Making some uninspired schlop. Don't want to call any names, but like Ubisoft.
Ride. Get in.
Ubisoft is a really strange company because I know they can they can make good games. They just don't want to. That's the most annoying part. I've seen the new Assassin's Creed Shadows gameplay, and let me tell you, I actually like the new system of switching between loud and stealth character, and like getting two different depictions of what an assassin can be, both loud and quiet. I think that's really cool. But then again, after I played Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and let me tell you, it's one of the most at first 3 hours, first 5 hours, first 10 hours, I'll give the game that. First 10 hours of Valhalla, it had all my attention, I was interested. After that, it just became slop. I couldn't bother. It was so long. It got iffy after Origins. Yeah, I understand. I mean, Origins had, what's it called? It had signs. Origins showed signs of what Assassin's Creed was going to become. Especially when they did the Final Fantasy collab, which was a little bit weird, but I didn't really question it that much because Assassin's Creed is a fictional universe. Assassin's Creed is a fictional universe. I usually don't care about lore contradictions for the sake of fan service that much. But I have a friend who 100%ed Origins. Now let me tell you that he did not like 100%ing that game. If it was like the base story, he would like it. But 100%ing an Assassin's Creed game, take it from him, not really fun. Not really fun. I launched. Here's the thing. I launched the Roman one. I think it was called Odyssey, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I played it for like an hour and I couldn't bother. I don't know. It just felt like something was missing. Odyssey canonically has like the biggest Ubisoft world they ever made, but then the more you take a look at Odyssey and realize, oh my god, it has nothing of value in it. Same as Valhalla, it's a really big map, but not a big map of value. Something that Ubisoft games always did best is they had little small maps, but you could traverse them in a lot of different creative ways. Unity perfected the traversal system. Yeah, it was a buggy mess. Yeah, it had a lot of issues, especially story-wise. But traversal in Unity, one of the most fun aspects. I really like the animations. I really like the complex level design. And let me tell you that. I really wish they could stick with Unity a little bit longer. If Unity had a little bit more time to bake in the oven, change the story, and that's that, you don't have to have much else, a lot of people would look at it much more pleasurably, let me tell you that. Definitely the moment cooked. Bro, so much cool animations. So much cool animations. It was clear that Unity was their passion project. I wish the co-op, I remember. I actually bought the game partially as a co-op. Because I believed that, I was like, I thought you could play the main story mission with co-op as well. I was like, oh my god, how are they gonna implement it? But it was just a few side missions. They were interesting, and there's a clear potential they had there for that, but advertising the game as co-op was kind of a bad move, to be honest. I really wish they would just make a Assassin's Creed co-op game. That would, to be fair, co-op games are just in general easier to make a customer pleased with, because once you have a friend, the game that is like 5 out of 10 becomes like 8 out of 10. Not due to the game being good, but because you and friend actually try to find a fucking fun end. Co-op style games are always fire. Fucking Spec Ops. I forgot what it's called, not Spec Ops. Fucking... what's the game called? The Splinter Cell game where you played as the green and red dude. I always liked it. I always liked it. The servers aren't available for it anymore, so you can't play it. But still, peak. Even Payday 3. A lot of people shit on Payday 3, rightfully so. Let me tell you that. Servers suck dick. Servers suck dick. But let me tell you that. Payday 3 gameplay is a really big improvement. Whatever they'll tell you, like, oh, you know, Payday 2 had much better gameplay. These people are not correct. These people are not correct. Yeah, the Russian guy in America. I actually like that. I also like the final mission where it's, it felt really personal. I'll just say that. Ooh, that was a good save. Come on, turn it off, big guy. Origami. Let me Google that real quick. Oh, it looks sick. Oh, it looks sick. I like the style. I like the art style at the very least. A little bit wonky on the animations, but I can see the appeal. It looks really interesting. If I'll have friends, I might play it. If I'll have friends, I might play it. I don't have friends. I only have enemies. Oh, the misery. Every single person is my enemy. I'm the motherfucker who wants to play Borderlands 3 for a very long time. Let me tell you, I didn't get to that. I really want to play Borderlands 3, I only ended that. I don't even care that the story is not that good as previous games. I'm just really interested in what the in the gameplay, because, you know, yeah, Borderlands really nice, but I'm a real not many people play it for the story. Also, doing missions in stealth only made me realize how much well-made they made the level design. If you pay attention to your surroundings, it's actually really easy to do stealth. I turned you off! I turned you off! What the fuck, shot? You saw that? That was a big fail. Yeah, gameplay monster is most of my view. Yeah, fair. Then again, I'd say games like Nier Automata specifically, I have not finished Replicant, are much more peak in that way. I'll say. Okay, this is gonna be difficult. I need to not run you over. Yeah, in most games, gameplay is above story. I feel like that goes for most games. Outside of like very heavy story narrative games, like I almost run a pedestrian over. Unless I actually like Detroit Become Human. It's not the best game by any means. You better not die. It's not the best game by any means. Did I kill you? Overcooking. Detroit Become Human is not the best game by any means. But it's, can I help? Hold on.
So listen up, people. I'm gonna give you a history lesson. It's been 50 years since I don't like it.
But don't get me wrong, there are exceptions, like Red Dead Redemption 2, which I love the story and would it would be the same without it. Let's Telltale, of course. Okay. Well, with Telltale games, let's be honest, you don't play those. You don't play those for the gameplay. There isn't really gameplay. It's more of a narrative TV show. It shows your own adventure TV show, essentially. No, nothing bad than that. I actually like Telltale games, especially Tales. There's Borderlands and Wolf Among Us. And The Walking Dead Season 1 and 2. My personal favorites. Ah, fuck it, let's throw a Game of Thrones in that too. Even though it's not my favorite. You know what, Minecraft Story Mode, season 1 and 2. Peak fiction without irony. So bad it's good, so bad it's good. This point is good. It goes from being it's bad to being ironically good to being unironically good. It's really interesting. Red Dead Redemption 2 is... I haven't played it, but I will be a fool to not admit that, without any shadow of doubt, it's one of the most greatest pieces of gaming media ever, because I've seen the cutscenes. I've seen how the game handles like quality of life changes like NPC behavior, graphical overhaul, and a lot of minor stuff. And let me tell you, Red Dead Redemption 2, peak fiction. Like, this is a game that you do say, I played Red Dead Redemption 2, and I will say it's my favorite game of all time because it has every single right to be. Rockstar Games, with all their faults, when they make single player games, they make absolute fucking bangers. Which is why everyone, I'll tell you this, the world, once the GTA 6 release, will become a completely different place. A completely different environment from where to know. It's gonna be a completely different landscape.
Okay, glad to grab a demon always.
I remember like every second, every fifth child, back in when I was going to school, every fifth kid in school took a sick day leave because they wanted to get GTA 5. It was that big. And it's not even in America, you know, the main demographic of GTA It was in an Eastern European country. Back in 2013, my year. It's okay, Arbiter. Have fun in bed. I'm gonna complete a few gigs, so we'll return to main mission soon. And thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you next time, as soon as you're available. Great stream today. Thank you, Arbiter. I actually appreciate it. You're a champ. Have a good night. See you around, big man. Now, let's see.
Hey! It's me. The guy who... You know.
Guy with the smoking crotch.
That's one way to put it. Anyway, just calling to say I transferred the funds.
You doing okay?
Well, they managed to save your... you know.
Yeah. As much as they could. Anyway, once it heals, I'll get a better model. Something optional.
Hell yeah. You know what? Honestly, why?
Why the hell would you do that?
Is that a trick question? Why does anyone get a Mr. Stud? To keep Splash back down at the urinal?
Forget I asked. See ya.
Smash does stop Ace. No. You won't share your opinions on Mr. Stud Ace. They will be too political. Let's upgrade these two for now. I like that most gigs you can do quiet. I think all gigs you can do quiet. There's not a single mainline gigs that you can do non-stealth, which is really nice for me. And if there are some gigs that you can't do quiet, they're not necessarily combat-focused gigs. So there's... It's still nice that they try to offer replayability. Because let's be honest, there will be some people trying to do every mission stealth as much as they can. And I'm really glad that they offer such an opportunity. Jotaro from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Also, like, dude, I fucking love JoJo. You want my ranking for JoJo parts? Part 1, Part 5, Part 2, Part 3. Okay, let's do opposite. Best to worst. Part 4 is my favorite. Part 3 is my second favorite. Part 2 is very close to Part 3. Part 5 I didn't like that much. Ah fuck, Part 6, I forgot about that. Let's do it again. Part 4, Part 4, Part 6, Part 3, Part 2, Part 5, Part 1. There we go. From best to worst, from best to worst. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit difficult, considering it's a little bit of a complex scenario. Let's see, how else will I get there? They wouldn't place these conveniently shaped objects if they didn't want me to experiment, right, chat? No, I guess they did. Okay, we're gonna be real quiet. Okay, hold on. Ah, fuck's sake. Yeah, this is gonna be the worst mission. And I don't think I ever did the stealth. I don't think I ever did the stealth because it was that fucking hard. Stop swearing, Ace. Sorry, Ace. We're good, we're good, we're good. Get distracted. And sort of words of encouragement, Arthos, this is one of the worst stealth missions in the game. This is not, this is, how should I, to explain Dark Souls terms. This is Margit from Elden Ring levels of bullshit. It's fine. God, if I had like a fucking melee build, I would have fucking destroyed all of them. But I gotta be patient. If I have to, this is me trying to suppress my thoughts of desire to annihilate every single person, because I have to rationalize that killing people is bad. I wish it wasn't bad. No, 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 no. It's okay. I love people. If I start killing people, I will become no better than the murderers. As Batman said, if you kill a murderer, the number of murderers in the world doesn't decrease. Except it does decrease. If you kill 2 murderers, then there will be only 1 murderer instead of 2 murderers left to problem. This game tests my patience. And also tests my love within humanity. I should get like a swear jar. If I swear a lot, I will put $1 in it. How quickly will I become a millionaire? I don't know why people make swear jars, by the way. I know it's like an American thing. Question is why? If swear give me $1. Okay. I physically cannot find a better challenge. Also, don't buy Xbox Game Pass from German site. Worst mistake of my life, cannot redeem it. Because a lot of people think swearing is bad. Man, the British families must have a field day with this statement. Because as far as I know, every single British person says the C slur all the time. I have not known a single British person who does not say the C slur without any moral how should I say it? Disdain. Every single British person loves the C word. Say shot like silly unironically. Oh silly. Oh silly. Oh silly. Oh silly. Oh Gromit. Oh Gromit. We are sweat Gromit. I fucking love Wallace and Gromit. Actual big fiction. Wallace and Gromit is like Family Guy, but good. What does that mean? Wallace is like Peter Griffin if he was speak fiction, and Gromit would be like Brian Griffin if he was not a morally up-coherent person. Brian Griffin is like one of the worst characters in fiction, actually. First season's Family Guy, really decent guy. Also sometimes morally questionable, but he was a well-meaning dude. Brian, in a more Family Guy, is a menace. Is Gromit of age? Why did you ask that? We had a nice conversation going on. Why did you ask that? Why do you want to know if Gromit of age? He's a dog. He's a dog. What do you mean? I would place a sus sound effect, but I cannot. I don't have my soundboard installed. Anthropomorphic dog. Just because he walks on two legs doesn't make him anthropomorphic. He's still a dog. He's considered a dog within his verse, just like Brian Griffin. Thing is with Brian, he's voiced by a human person, so it's kind of less weird. It's still weird, it's still weird, it's still immensely weird. I also want to make a joke real bad. I also make a joke real bad, but I'm trying to keep this stream somewhat decent to the point where I can show these people. His intelligence is different than other furries. I would disagree, but I cannot. I will not go into the territory where I'm going to argue if banging Gromit from Wallace and Gromit is morally acceptable. I will not go into that territory. What I will say, however, is that Brian Griffin's girlfriends have one particular feature, all of them. But I cannot say it because the government will not be able to handle what I'm about to say. All I'm gonna say, girls who date Brian have a very interesting thing in common. Specifically human girls. I'll stop. I'll just show in a. Hold on. Now I won't say it out loud because I'm a respectful human being. There is there is a defining feature with all of Brian's girlfriends. I won't say what it is because if I will not get their women. No. let's just say they all have the same cultural origin. It's all because I am never escaping. This is it. I'm shutting down. I'm shutting down Twitch. I'm shutting down the stream. I'm shutting down my YouTube channel. I'll never recover from this. I apologize for getting cancelled. It's too late. It's too late. I'll be like a fucking... I'll be like Big Boss going to his fucking grave and then dying on it. I'll be vilified, but I'll be correct. How the fuck do I get to this guy? There is a possible... Okay, if I act quick... Oh, I am boosting. Sorry for boosting. I'll build Outer Heaven like 40 years later, and don't worry. You know what they say? To get out of... you know what they say? There's two ways for men to get out of depression. The other way is that a psychiatrist or they start their own private military company to fight against the government. There's only two ways. There's only two ways. There's not a third one. You gotta pick one or the other. Big Boss made his choice. In a sec, I won't get Metal Gear Solid 6. But what can you do about it? It's great. You know what I'm gonna say? Solid Snake had only, if you think about it, Solid Snake was only a protagonist in Metal Gear games, Metal Gear Solid specifically, for only 2 titles. While Big Boss to an extent was protagonist for like 2 to 3 games. Unless you count like the original Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2, Big Snake was only a protagonist in 2 games. 3 to an extent if you count MGS2, but he was more like a prologue mission than a full-on main character. But then again, a lot of people have more cultural reference to Solid Snake than Big Boss, which is really interesting. Also, Gara's gonna hit me. I feel it in my ass. And will ruin my no kill run. Archer from the TV show Archer. I actually really like the translator mode for Cyberpunk, where characters from their country of origin are actually picking their language of origin, because hold on, Regina Jones is from China, and it's really interesting that she's speaking Mandarin. With this translator mode, it is actually included. It actually builds a lot of character, but doesn't work for characters who are like, you know, Jackie, you know, who's actually a native of Night City and America to an extent, but still keep, you know, his cultural roots. I don't know, it's just a cool mod. It's just a cool mod. It adds to the immersion. Part of the reason why I like Tekken games is that instead of voicing many different translations, instead of making many different translations to the Tekken games, they just make all the Tekken characters speak their native languages. Like people from Japan speak Japanese, people from America and Britain speak English. People from France speak French, so on and so forth. You know, it's actually gets an interesting. It's an interesting concept that I honestly don't see people doing more often, even though they should. It's a really interesting way to define characters. Yeah, taking respect to language. Even bear, even bears have their own language, and people understand. The only exception is, I think, Dragunov, who is a Russian character. And he's not voiced by a Russian man because his only voice lines are grunts. So there's, it saves from a lot of trouble, let's just say that, especially with the recent events. Other than that, every single character is respected with their cultural roots. Overwatch, though, sit in the most expensive way possible. What do you mean? I'll say if Overwatch had something like that, I would actually like... I think it's a good idea, but I would also be more interested if Omnix spoke similar to Bastion. More like with beeps and boops, if that makes sense. In a binary language, let's just call it that. I feel like it would make a much more interesting concept. Each character sometimes speaks their own language when molting, but they mostly speak one language for their choice. I see. Yeah, that's annoying. But then again, Overwatch has like 40 characters. That is a statement. I don't know what I'm doing with it. It's so crazy it has like 40 characters. Oh, I'm not getting involved in this. I'm not getting involved in this. I am not getting involved in this. Hold on. I'm not helping those people. Wait, did those civilians count? Okay, I did not kill those civilians. The armed man killed those civilians. Therefore, I'm innocent. We're good? We're good. Oh, balls. Okay, I might have to... Oh, it's gonna be tough. Okay, I have a plan. Okay, I don't have to kill those guys. I just need to cripple them. Crippling individuals, really important. I can do this. I can do this. It's the battle is gonna take me fucking forever. I cannot physically do this. I am not built for open combat. So I'm gonna say this: I would never outright murder a person, but if they're an outright danger, I would cripple them. Is all I'm gonna say. Why would I ever see this? No, listen. I'm just gonna say, if a person goes in with a knife trying to stab me, I will try my best not to kill them. But I'm just saying, if I'll need to break their arms and legs in order to immobilize them, I will do it. Not murder, because I believe murder is wrong. I understand sometimes it's necessary. But if there's a choice, you should always choose an option that doesn't end in too much bloodshed. That is the worst fucking thing ever. No, no, listen, Art, listen. Only in self-defense. Don't cripple people on the streets for fun. Your Honor, listen, I did it in self-defense. I didn't want to do it. Listen, okay, but what if like the armed criminal, I don't have like any rope, I don't have anything to tie them down. Until like a really big man, they can like break any rope anyway. What choice do I have? I got DM'd to stop what I'm saying. I think I'm gonna listen to this advice. I got such a weak rope. Listen, do you have rope lying around your place, Arto? They have like a conveniently placed rope. What do you mean you do? What do you do with it? I don't flex that I have. Is that why you use a rope during every single D&D session? Just in case. Based. Actually respectable. Let's see. Never know what you need, Trove. That's true. That's... Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. No, I'll not say it. No, not you or to me. I'm trying to control myself. Because this is the most fucked up shit. No, okay, I'm done. I'm actually not saying it. I was reminded of a certain game with anime girls. 4 specific ones, specifically. And it was not a nice memory, it was like a fucking war flashback. The game has a name of 4 letters, is all I'll say. DDLC fucked me up, unironically. It fucked me up. I did not. I think Internet did a really good thing the first years the game released, because no one told anything about what DDLC is about, and I think it's really great how the internet community managed to promote the game without outright telling much spoilers about it. My only disappointing aspect with DDLC was that it was very short. If I could... A few games achieve that level of fucking without being decoded, that's true. Personally, I don't think we'll have a game similar to DLC because I feel like people are mentally prepared now. Unless we'll be really secretive about it. I'll play Kineko Pet tomorrow, actually. I'll play Kineko Pet tomorrow. I'm gonna do stream on Kineko Pet.
都搞定了，这可不说非常感谢你。他还说，以后赌肾也不赌眼珠子了。单子完成。
Been playing but I reached a bug where it crashes, they can't continue. Welcome to my life. Had same thing for like Doom Eternal for a good part of 2 years. Whereas the game just didn't continue past a certain point and it just fucking crashed. And after it was fixed, I just couldn't be bothered playing it. Take it out before you stream. I don't know if it'll... Here's the thing though. My webcam is already activated. In a sense that it's already working for OBS. For example, if I tried streaming my cam through Discord while it runs in OBS, it would not display my webcam. So it might actually just display my vtuber profile, because it is registered as a web camera. Imagine actually I forget to do that and I have like a fucking cock cam right in the open. On accident, just me naked playing Kineko Pet. I mean, as far as I know, it wants to fuck me up. It can try, it can try. I'll just show my cock first. Okay, now on to important matters. My build. So, once I reach max in stealth, which should be soon, I need to think about my next build. Yeah, cock reveal, I love... I'm joking about it, but let's be real here. It's gonna happen soon. Not on my fault, not on my watch. It's gonna happen soon. It still disappointed me that Markiplier's OnlyFans account... I understand it's for charity. I don't mind it. I respect it, actually. But no Markiplier cock. What's the point? Just slightly lewd photos. And that's it. What's the point? No Markiplier cock cam. I know it's weird to ask of a person's cock cam, but whenever people say OnlyFans, let's be real here, they think of a very specific thing. Alright, this piece of junk. Yeah, I'm leaving. Lowcat Joe Cat has an OnlyFans where he paints minis. That's a premier name. Oh, I know Joe Cat. Okay, Joe Cat is actually kind of cool dude. He was bullied for being cringe. I think that is not cool. Joe Cat is a really cool guy. I loved his D&D videos. I liked his Final Fantasy IV videos. And also I don't watch him as DM. He just seems to like a really fun guy. But sadly, Silly Man got the silliest battles.
Distant greetings.
I get hit in my head with a fucking metal sheet, and I managed to survive. Okay, cool. That's the worst part. I don't know where to place the tracker sometimes. Sometimes it makes sense, sometimes it's fucking stupid. Look, it's a... Oh, it's gonna be hard. Bullet for being straight the wrong way. It's okay. Internet, he'll win one day. He'll win one day. I want to be controversial. Nah, I'm gonna stop this point. I'm not gonna continue this way. All I'm gonna say is, I'm glad he's still sticking around, and I'm glad his girlfriend, wife, I'm gonna say girlfriend because I don't know if he's married, actually supports and helps him out in a lot of ways. I think that's really cool. As much as people shit on him, he's still a really cool guy and a really big fighter, and respected. And dare I say, wins his little silly battles. Okay, cool. Why does have worker have a gat? I don't. Oh, that's true. I don't know. Also, Cyberpunk has some weird drip. Look at this. Actually, that's a cool drip. This motherfucker straight up just walks with bandages. I think this is actually a safety hazard to a person.
Do I know you? Well?
Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, that's fucked up. We're gonna ignore anything I said. Fun fact, developers of Cyberpunk actually want to make the game more American. Now, I don't know how they're planning on doing that. It's really funny because CD Projekt Red went to LA and realized that they didn't make their game more American now. Well, now, why would you have a furry attack? Honestly, it's really obvious, come on. Even I accept it at this point. But no jokes. No jokes. A lot of people have... It's really hard for some people to be on the internet. Because people are not very smart, and they think they're funny regarding certain statements, but they really aren't. So I just want to make a community for that people, in which people can just hang out, even though I personally don't identify as a part of certain groups. But yeah, let's be honest. Sometimes you just wanna see a furry guy. Sometimes you just wanna see a guy who, you know, is cool with you. And I feel like it's important to write these tags down. Because it brings the crowd you want to see in your community, and it strays away people you don't want to see in your community. I'm real. You think I don't pay attention to this, but I've done all these gigs like 50 times. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to see people who are very impatient with people who identify a little bit different than them. So it's really important for me to ensure that certain crowd will be like, okay, this guy's cool with this. Without me actually telling it, without me needing to confirm it, which I will confirm. People of LGBTQ plus communities, furries, people who identify differently in one way or another, they are free to stay within community, which is cool. Everyone's welcome, as long as they're cool chaps. That's all that is important. On to another matter. If I saw a vending machine randomly popping 15 sodas out of the open, I would not just go, I wonder why you didn't bother like fucking vending machines. I would instead look around and wonder if a shadow monster man will go in after my skull. Because I'm gonna be real, I'm a motherfucker who checks 15 times at the fucking bathroom door when I'm bathing to ensure that no one will bother entering. And every time I hear like a minor footstep of an apartment below or above me, I'm like, okay, who's inside the building? If Shadow Monster Man wants to give me free soda, hell yeah. Sometimes Shadow Monster Man doesn't want to give you soda. Sometimes Shadow Monster Man wants to advertise you his podcast. And you don't want to listen to his podcast. Bro, that's fucking... What the fuck? That's just bullshit. That's just bullshit. Chat, breaks our cocks. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. If you quick load during their search portions of the game, they actually forget you exist. A really good tactic, but not the one I want to abuse because it'll just make the game less fun. I'm gonna be real, I never do stealth only runs a lot, because I did it the first time I played and I found it really fucking boring. But now that I'm doing it, I see the appeal, because I know that I cannot just tank on all the damage. I actually need to think about all of my movements. Every single action matters, and every single environment utilized actually allows me to be much more careful about how I approach the situation. Speaking of which, hold on. Let's just do this real quick. Crouch sprinting, one of the best things. One of the best things. Not just out of combat, but in combat as well. Guys, she's just had a little bit of a a little bit of a too much tipsy time. Come on. I'm not gonna... See, she doesn't care. She knows I'm not gonna hurt her. Jeez. But really, if Night City, if I saw someone carrying like a fucking life body of someone else, I would not fucking care. This seems like a daily occurrence to the point where you just don't give a shit. I would probably go away. Yeah, that's just my natural reaction. Thing is, I think Regina is a good fixer, but she has 23 fucking missions. And let me tell you, out of 23 missions, maybe 5 of them are memorable. This is like the slop content of Cyberpunk. I'm not even joking. And you only have to do it because if you don't do Regina's missions, you're gonna be under-leveled for very big important parts of the game. And we can't be under-leveled because we're doing already a fucking impossible hard run. You know what? We're gonna end the game with the big boxing brawl. And we're gonna be done for the day. I don't really like the aesthetic of Cyberpunk universe. Yeah, I know it's supposed to be like a place you would hate to live in, but CDPR did such a good job of designing a realistic place. To the point of like, oh, you know, this is actually a pretty interesting place. Especially the Corpo Plaza. You know, there's a very big contrast between, let's say, Watson, the majority of Westbrook, Santo Domingo, and Pacifica, where City Center and to extend the Glen actually look amazing, which is intentional. It's meant to symbolize the class difference of how the city is structured. But I'm just saying, how good the apartments sell for you? How good the apartments there are? Pretty good. Oh, is this like a safety deposit box? That's cool. I didn't know that. I would not make it public though. That's kind of a bizarre thing to do. And I see that's kind of a dangerous thing to do. A heist on one deposit box shouldn't be that much of a problem. Let alone most of them. Especially in the midst of night when no one is around for the most part.
This is pointless. I know where I'm gonna strike before I do it. Typical. Knew I'd say that.
Here for a fight. Which one of you is my guy?
Me!
Wasn't expecting a tag team, but whatever, I guess. So, who do I got first?
No. You don't get it. That body and this one, I'm the same person.
So, what? I'm seeing double?
I used to be twins, which you could probably guess. The twins had a close bond, but they wanted to be closer, stronger. So they installed neural oscillation sinks. And now they're, well, me. One person, two bodies.
That's just cheating. I don't care how you justify it. You're asking me to fight two people at the same time. I don't like this comment though.
Really do everything together? Even under the sheets?
I have one girlfriend for both bodies, if that's what you're asking. Shared between both.
So, one takes waist up and the other's on booty duty?
No, she's with one body Monday through Wednesday and the other Wednesday through Sunday. Bitch.
Wait. Let me count something. Bro, one is doing much more jobs than you. It was like, yeah, that's Monday to Wednesday, 1, 2, 3. Wednesday to Sunday, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fucking days. If I calculated everything right. It was like Thursday to Sunday. No, even that. No, it's 5 days. It's 5 days. One's making for 3 days and the other's for 5 days. Makes no fucking sense. You guys fucking suck. I'm gonna fight you.
So, can we get started?
Show me what you got.
Yeah. NPCs do not know how to counter strong punch.
Stop! I give up!
Like, strong attacks with melee are so easy to do because NPCs barely try to block them.
That ain't my brother. Oh, that's me. Jesus, what's so hard to understand? Here, your winnings.
Okay, we got 8k. Very good.
Don't worry. There's always the next fight. Stop talking to yourself.
Oh no, even more 20. That's good. All rated in this case. Time to pay the price. Let's pick a radio. That's actually a good marketing strategy. Shows the downstairs outside the windows for like big mill buildings. That's actually a good sound strategy.
But they are not human, no. But then what, you ask? Reptilians!
So true, Gary. So true.
Recognize them by their cold blue eyes. Creatures born centuries ago on the Antarctic ice sheet. They hide their true faces under masks of human skin. Two-faced snakes, oppressors of humanity!
You think President Myers is one of them?
Why so many shootings? Why do countless die on the streets as the police do nothing? What human would condemn his brethren to such suffering?
That's really...
And why?
That's really...
And where did this filth slither
That's
out
really
from,
topical.
you ask?
Antarctica. You said that already.
Today they hide amidst the snow and ice of the South Pole, step by step usurping our crown as creation's chosen. Millions of years ago, they evolved from dinosaurs to become the world's first advanced, intelligent race. And who is their progenitor? Their masters? The scientists of Alpha Centauri! Radio waves bear the truth.
Alright, check, he's here. Later. Hey, big man.
Finally scrounged up enough eddies to pay you back in full.
Hold on to him just in case. You need him more than me.
Not taking them all the way to my grave, Vic. Here. And thanks again for doing so much work on me without ever seeing an any.
That's what friends are for.
Oh, that's kinda cute. Wait. I better complete a lot of side missions before starting installing Cyberpunk, because we will need a shit ton of Cyberpunk if we're not going to Kanpeki. Pandemonium! Fine, what sure I'm about.
What is life without its body? What are the beings of the net if not souls from beyond our plane of existence? I have heard their voices. Let they who yet...
You heard their voices? What did they say?
They spoke not in the language of mortals, no. They howled, screaming in agony, forever removed from their earthly form. Among them was a woman, her voice of ice, Queen Lilith. She was calm, but at the cost of her humanity. You ask, who opened these unholy gates of the abyss?
The reptilian overlords?
Asking.
And I answer you, the techno-necromancers of Alpha Centauri!
As much as people hate on Gary, it's really important to listen to what he's saying. It won't make sense on the first and even the second playthrough to an extent. But the more you do side gigs, the more you complete the missions, the more you pay attention to the game and its side content, the more you realize how much... How should I say it? How close to the truth he was compared. Because essentially what Gary is saying is the entirety of Cyberpunk plot without outright saying the Cyberpunk plot. I love commercials in Cyberpunk, and even the television. The NCPD news is really cool. I don't know, same thing like in GTA. I actually liked going to the cinemas in GTA 5 and actually watching the films. Even in GTA 4, just sitting on TV and seeing mini shorts that Rockstar produced. Really cool, really cool. I like when the game produce their own content like that, instead of just, you know, not having them. It adds a lot to the atmosphere, it makes you believe Night City is a real place. Alright chat, we're gonna end for today. Thank you for tuning in. Oh my god. What is he doing here? What is Phil Spencer doing here? That's a question for later. I'm not gonna answer that. It's from cancel video. I'm not gonna answer that. Anyway, have a good night everyone. Thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye everyone, bye bye.